Welcome. I'm E.G. Marshall. True horror, more often than not, grows out of workday circumstances. Grows slowly, and at the start, almost imperceptibly. Without the commonplace quality of the soil in which its seeds are planted, the horror itself might be less shocking. This is a tale of two people who live rather pleasant, if ordinary lives, in the comfortable expectation of continuing indefinitely in this manner. As we shall learn, their expectations are not to be realized.
Was it a tough day, Frank?
Not too.
It didn't bother you too much about your stepmother?
No, not really. Except that people kept talking about it. I guess they all thought I should have gone to the funeral.
Don't let them upset you.
Oh, I didn't, Laura. It would have been sheer hypocrisy to have gone to her funeral feeling the way I always have about her. I guess nobody but Bill Riley can understand that. He stopped into the office, thought I might be feeling some strain.
He's a good friend, isn't he?
Oh, Bill, you know it. He said a funny thing. Said I'd be lucky if she didn't come back to haunt me.
Oh, that Bill.
Oh, I don't know. It sort of gave me the creeps.
Our mystery drama, The Intermediary, was written especially for the Mystery Theater by Fielden Farrington and stars Francis Sternhagen. The soil in which the seed of horror is being planted at this moment is a comfortable apartment in New York's East Side, occupied by Frank and Laura Ellingwood. The seed itself is the death of Frank's stepmother, from whom he has been estranged for many years. Grief is not what Frank feels, and he is not so hypocritical as to pretend he does.
Oh, that'll be old Jonas Clark.
Who's Jonas Clark?
Well, my stepmother's lawyer. He called me in the office this afternoon and asked if he could stop around this evening to talk about the will.
You think she's left you something?
Not likely.
Shall I let him in?
I'll do it. Hello, Mr. Clark. Come on in.
Thank you.
This is my wife, Laura.
Great pleasure, Mrs. Ellingwood.
Won't you sit down?
Thank you. Yeah, I must admit, Mr. Ellingwood, I was somewhat surprised not to see you at your mother's funeral this afternoon.
My stepmother. I considered it more proper to stay away than to attend.
I find that very odd. I wanted to talk to you about your stepmother's will.
And I find that very odd. She surely didn't leave me anything.
On the contrary, you are Mrs. Ellingwood's sole heir. You inherit everything.
I inherit everything? Well, with what strings attached, Mr. Clark? You're not going to tell me there are no strings.
Now, maybe not, Frank. Shouldn't you wait until you hear at least?
Mr. Ellingwood, your relationship with your late stepmother is none of my affair. I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, then let me explain it to
No,
you.
it isn't necessary. I'm not here to
Now,
judge.
listen, anyway, I'm sure your fee covers it. My real mother died when I was only 4 or 5 years old. I could just barely remember her.
Well, I sympathize with you, of course, but I don't see how
My
this bears
father remarried less than a year later. Primarily, I think, to give me a mother. Yes, he gave me one, all right.
Frank, I don't think you ought to go all through that again. You'll only upset yourself.
And after a couple of years, my father was killed in an auto accident. She was driving.
Mr. Ellingwood, if you're trying to blame your late stepmother for your father's demise...
Blame? I wonder what made you think of
Frank,
that.
Frank, please.
So, she raised me. You know all about that, Mr. Clark. You were her lawyer after my father's death.
She looked after you very well, as I remember. She was devoted to you.
She owned me. You have any idea what it's like to be owned, Mr. Clark?
Frank, let's just let Mr. Clark tell us about the will.
It's a terrible thing, being owned. I was one of the possessions that she had inherited from my father.
Mr. Ellingwood, even if what you say is true, I can't...
it's true.
Well, even so, your stepmother has passed on now, and you've inherited her entire fortune.
Which she inherited from my father. Okay, I want to hear about the strings she's attached.
It's straightforward enough. Your stepmother's holdings have been placed in trust for you.
In trust?
You will not have access to the principal, only to the income which accrues from it.
And what kind of strings are attached to the income?
Well, there are certain conditions, yes. You must live in and maintain in good condition the house and grounds situated on Woodbury Road in Glennington, Long Island.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, well, now that's not so bad, is it, Frank? I mean, I've only seen it just driving past, of course, but it's a beautiful old place.
I hate that house. I'd rather go to prison. I'd be happier. Bill Riley was right. One way or another, she'll never give up.
The condition doesn't seem burdensome to me.
You don't have to live there.
Is there anything else?
Well, yes. As a matter of fact, the other condition is that Mr. Ellingwood's present marriage continue unbroken.
What?
There is to be no interruption of your present marital status.
Now, that's a little peculiar. I never met Frank's stepmother. She never even saw me, not to my knowledge.
Well, she must have known something about you. I assure you, she never would have made such a condition frivolously.
I've got it, Margie. Ellingwood.
Hi, Frank. Bill Riley here. I understand you're a multi-millionaire all of a sudden.
Divided at least by multi. You heard about the will.
Yes. Do we need to talk?
I was going to call you. Can you make lunch? I've got a meeting a little later on, but I can manage an early lunch.
How about, say, half an hour?
Good. Colucci's?
Fine with me. See you there.
Bill, what I can't accept is the condition that I must live in that miserable old house out in Glennington. I mean, she had no right.
No, actually, she had. I don't say it's fair. I'm only saying that she had the legal right.
Well, then the devil with it. I'm all right without a lousy money, and I won't live in a creepy old house.
Yeah, that's a lot of money to throw away.
Yes, I know.
How does Laura feel about it?
Well, she didn't grow up in that terrible place. She wanted me to take the day off and go out there with her today. She thinks I'm overreacting.
I expect she's right. Did what I said yesterday have anything to do with your attitude?
About my stepmother coming back to haunt me? Oh, no. I'm just thinking about living in that house again. I don't think I can do it.
I remember when you lived there with your stepmother. I know what you're talking about.
Well, you're the only one that does. Listen, you're my lawyer. Can we break that will? I mean, can we knock off those conditions? The money was my father's, and, well, to me, it doesn't seem right.
Right and wrong don't always turn out to be the deciding factors, unfortunately. I'd have to see a copy of the will before I could say anything definite.
All right, I'll get one for you.
Maybe you should go out and have a look at the place, Frank. It might not look so bad with her gone.
To tell you the truth, she doesn't seem all that gone to me. Maybe there was something in what you said, Bill. Maybe one way or another, she has come back to haunt me.
Frank, is that you?
Yes.
I'm out in the kitchen.
Okay. I tried to call you a couple of times this afternoon, Laura, but you didn't answer.
Oh, it was such a beautiful day. I just couldn't bear to spend it shut up in a stuffy little apartment. Hello. You look tired.
A little depressed, I guess.
The martinis are all mixed. In the refrigerator. You want to get them while I put the steak on?
Martinis and steak? What's the occasion?
Oh, I just feel like it, that's all. I had a good day, and I feel like celebrating. Okay?
Fine. What made your day so good? What'd you do?
I went out to the house, Frank.
Out to Glennington?
It's so beautiful, Frank. I had to see it. Oh, Frank, it's like a dream come true. Just take the silver. Did you know there's a fortune in silver alone out there? Full service for at least 50? I didn't count. All sterling, too.
Why did you go out there, Laura?
Well, I asked you to take me, and you wouldn't. I just felt... Well, I know it sounds crazy. I felt drawn or something. I have such a feeling about that house, Frank.
So do I.
You know, there's a nursery at the back of the hall on the second floor. Did you know? Oh, yes, of course you know about the nursery.
Yes, I used to be sent up there without my supper. I was 10 years old before she'd let me move out of there into a real bedroom.
We'll need a nursery someday, Frank. I mean, sooner or later we're going to...
When we need a nursery, we'll get one. I wouldn't make a dog sleep in that room, never mind a child of my own.
Now, that's silly. How can you be so unreasonable? There's a perfectly lovely old house just sitting out there, and you... Well, I'm not even going to talk about the money we'll be losing if you refuse to live there. Just the house. The house alone. I mean, really, Frank, it's sick to turn it down. Just plain sick.
Well, then I'm sick. And it's an incurable sickness, Laurie. You might as well face it. I cannot live in that awful house. Call it sick, call it unreasonable, call it anything you like, but recognize it as a fact. I cannot live in that house.
Will you check the steak, Frank?
I lost my appetite.
Oh, nonsense. There are 5 acres, 5 whole acres for kids to play in, trees to climb, and we could get a dog, and do you know there's even a kind of toy barn out there where we could keep a pony?
And you'd better forget it, Laura.
What am I supposed to tell the children when we have them? We're poor people because Daddy was afraid to live in the nice house his stepmother wanted to give him. We can't afford this and we can't afford that because your daddy was...
We're not poor people. I'm a good engineer and I've got a good job. We're not going to be poor people.
That's true. We're never going to be poor because we're going to move into that lovely house in Glennington, and we're going to have so much money from that trust fund that it won't matter whether you're an engineer or what you are.
I'll be damned.
Why will you be damned?
You want to know something really weird? You sound exactly like my stepmother.
Houses have long had the reputation of retaining the hard core of past tenants' personalities. Some essence that soaks into the walls, lingers in dark corners, hides in little-used cupboards, seeks out secret places where it can hide in wait for the thing that will one day come along and give it being again. Perhaps we'll learn whether or not the house in Glennington is such a place when I return shortly with Act 2. A man doesn't lightly say no to a large inheritance. And yet, that is precisely what Frank Ellingwood is prepared to do if inheriting means living in the house in which he grew up unhappily with his stepmother. Laura, his wife, has gone out to have a look at the house and has apparently fallen in love with it. As a matter of fact, unless Frank is imagining it, she has come back talking more than a little like his stepmother.
You're being childish and unreasonable, Frank. It's a whim you're not wanting to live in that house. And I have no intention of letting you give up so much just because of a childish whim.
No intention of letting me?
I'm moving out there, Frank. Next week. I hope you'll come with me, but I'm moving in any case. I'd like to speak to Mr. Clark, please. This is Laura Ellingwood calling. Yes, I'll wait, thank you. Mr. Clark? Fine, thank you. I just wanted to let you know that we finally reached a decision. Yes, that's right. We'll be moving into the Glennington house next Wednesday. Oh, no, Frank isn't really too happy about it, but I'm sure once we... Yes, that's the way I feel about it, too. Yes, please, go ahead with whatever arrangements are necessary. Thank you. Goodbye.
He hopes we'll be very happy in our new home.
That's what he said, yes.
Some hope. You know, the place actually smells of my stepmother. Sort of a sickish, sweet, like spoiled cloves, if there is such a thing.
I can't smell a thing.
Oh, it's a scent she used to wear.
You've done nothing but complain. For the whole 24 hours since we moved in here.
Well, I believe I mentioned even before we moved in that I wasn't exactly fond of this house.
But everything in it? Oh, that lovely little settee, empire, or whatever it is. What can you have against a beautiful little thing like that?
That's where I used to sit when she had company. My feet dangled. Sit up straight. Keep your hands folded in your lap. Speak when spoken to. I wasn't allowed in the parlor at all, except when she had company.
Well, you are now, so stop pouting.
That's weird. That was a favorite expression of hers. Stop pouting.
Oh, for heaven's sake, Frank. Oh, Frank, look what you've done. You've got ashes all over this beautiful carpet.
It's only ashes. They won't burn.
Leave them alone. I'll take care of them. Move into a perfectly neat, clean house, a beautiful house, and all you do is complain and spill things around. Honestly, I just can't understand you, Frank. You don't seem to have any respect for things.
I wouldn't have believed it.
There. That'll have to do for now, but it's left a mark. Frank, if you absolutely have to smoke that nasty old pipe, can't you at least step outside or into the back hall or somewhere like that when you empty it?
Yes, Moti. She always liked me to call her that. Moti. All right, Clark, I know I didn't have any appointment, and I'm sorry to come barging in if you want an apology, but I want to talk to you.
Well, it's not very orderly. I like to keep to my schedule. However, as long as you're here, why...
I'm going to get rid of the furniture in that miserable house, every stick of it.
Well...
I'm going to redecorate. I'm going to change the color.
You can't do that, Mr.
Who says I can't?
The will is quite specific. There is to be no change. The late Mrs. Ellingwood was very firm about that.
Why did you want me to come into the city for lunch, Frank? Is anything wrong?
Yes. Well, to tell you the truth, I wanted to get you out of that house. I don't like what it's doing to you. I wanted to get you out of it so we could talk.
We could have talked at home.
You don't see it, do you? Actually, I'm surprised that you showed up even after you'd promised.
Well, I almost didn't. Strange. It was such a wrench. Just closing the front door and walking away.
Laura, don't go back.
What do you mean?
Just don't go back. Stay in the city and go shopping or something this afternoon. I'll call Bill Riley, and maybe he and Carol will be free this evening for some bridge or something like that. We could spend the night with them, maybe, and then tomorrow...
Frank.
I'll take tomorrow off, and we'll go apartment hunting. Maybe our old apartment hasn't been rented
Frank,
yet.
stop it. I wouldn't have come all the way into the city if I'd known you were just going to start this again.
Oh, can't you feel the difference being out of that place? You said yourself it made a nice change. Can't you feel the difference in yourself?
If there's a difference in me, I'm sorry, Frank, but you've put it there. You can't know what it's like, hating everything the way you do.
I know exactly what it's like. Believe me, I know.
Well, then...
You want some more coffee?
No, nothing more. Thanks. I guess I'll be getting back.
Laura, won't you try it my way? Won't you just give it a chance, at least for tonight?
We can't, Frank.
The will doesn't say anything about taking a night off, does it?
What good would it do? It won't work, Frank. We're going to live in that house, and you've got to learn to like it.
Well, I've gone over the will with a fine-tooth comb, Frank, and I can't find a hole. I know what it's putting you through, and I sympathize, but as a lawyer, I can't suggest a way out.
It isn't just what I'm going through, Bill. There's Laura, too. What that rotten house is doing to her scares me. No kidding, I'm scared.
I thought she liked the place.
Well, she thinks she likes it. Bill, you remember what you said the day of my stepmother's funeral?
That she might come back to haunt you is a stupid thing to say.
Well, do you think it's possible for a house, the house itself, somehow to soak up the whatever is left of a person after a person dies?
Oh, I don't know, Frank. There are tales, you know. A lot of people will tell you that a lived-in house comes to have a personality of its own.
I don't mean a personality of its own. I mean the personality of the people or person who lived in it.
Well, there are such stories, but I don't know of an authenticated case.
Maybe you ought to come out to Glennington some evening. Laura, I'm home. A long trek, but I made it.
Is it still raining out?
Yes. Where are you?
In the dining room. Did you clean your shoes?
Oh, Lord. You want me to take them off and leave them out here in the hall? That's what she used to make me do.
Oh, of course not. Just make sure you don't track mud all over the house.
Oh, what a train trip that is. What are you doing?
I'm polishing the silver. Can't you see?
Was somebody coming? I mean, we're having a party?
No.
Well, then, why do you have to polish all the silver?
Well, because it's silver, Frank. I shouldn't think that would be too hard to figure out. Silver discolors if you don't keep it polished.
But if you're not going to use it anyway. Okay. What's for dinner?
I haven't had time to give it any thought.
You're kidding.
Oh, no. Taking care of a house this size is not quite the same thing as taking care of a 3-room apartment.
So let's move back into a 3-room apartment.
Oh, don't be silly. If you're so hungry, go fix yourself a hamburger or something.
Well, how long is it going to take you to finish the silver?
I don't know. 10 minutes, 15, how can I tell?
Okay, you finish the silver and we'll go out to dinner.
No, I don't want to go out, Frank. Oh, good heavens, go pour yourself a drink or something. I'll fix dinner as soon as I've finished here. You were never one of those dinner the minute you hit the front door men before?
Well, not when we lived 10 minutes from my office, no. You realize how much time I spend every day on that train?
I'm sorry if you don't enjoy commuting, but thousands of men do it every day and have for years, and I'm sure they don't make all this kind of fuss when they get home, or the divorce rate would be 10 times what it is.
Well, that's a new word. I don't remember that word cropping up in any of our conversations before.
What word?
Divorce.
Oh, Frank, try not to be stupid. And anyway, it's against the terms of the will.
Well, I have to admit, it was a good dinner when we finally got round to it.
Frank, wouldn't it be just as easy to hold the pipe over the end table or the coffee table while you smoke it? I'm afraid you'll burn the couch.
Would you like me to go outside to smoke it? I'm sure that's what my stepmother would have wanted.
Now, that's not necessary. Just be careful, that's all I mean.
Thank you very much.
You don't have to be sarcastic.
Laura, would you put that knitting or whatever it is, would you put it down for a minute? I want to talk to you.
I can crochet and talk at the same time.
Crochet? That wouldn't be an antimacassar you're working on, would it?
As a matter of fact, yes, it is.
She was forever making antimacassars.
Well, they protect the chairs and the couches.
Put it down.
I told
Will you put the damn thing down?
All right. There's no reason to shout.
I'm sorry, Laura. Laura, let's get out of this place.
Now, Frank, if you just want to start that again...
No. I just mean go out for a while. Take a drive or a walk. Go somewhere to dance if you want to. Just get out. Get some fresh air.
It amounts to the same thing. You've got an obsession about this house.
I'm doing the best I can. I just want to get away from that clove smell or whatever it is. I can't breathe in here. I want to get out for a little while.
You want. Lately, it's whatever you want. You never think about me. You never think about our children.
Laura, we don't have any children.
The children we will have. You don't think about them or me or the future or anything but yourself lately. You think if you keep nagging at me long enough, I'll give in.
Nag? I nag at you?
If you're trying to say that I'm the one...
Now, come on, Laura. We're going out.
You may, if you choose. I'm staying right here.
Oh, no, you're not.
What do you propose to do? Drag me out of the house by force?
I will if I have to, Laura. This place, it's unhealthy.
Frank, have you lost your mind?
You must be blind if you can't see it. You're a different person. I don't know you. I will not spend the evening or allow you to spend it sitting in this living room soaking up the evil it's filled with.
I'm not budging.
Would you get out of that chair and do as I say?
Frank, take your hands off me.
I'll take my hands off you as soon as I get you outside where you can come to your senses.
Frank,
now, come on.
You're hurting my arm.
Will you come with me?
Stop it! You're hurting me.
You're getting out of here.
I will not.
You will. All right. I'm sorry, Laura. I can't tell you. I had to do it. Oh, darling, I'm so sorry.
Just let me...
Let's get into the car and drive, Laura. Just drive. And open all the windows. Let the air blow away the... whatever it is this house is drowning us in. You feeling better, Laura?
Yes, I'm better now.
You don't know how sorry I am.
Yes, I know.
I'm not just imagining it. I swear I'm not. That house is doing something frightful to us. To us. To you even more than to me. Well, I know you don't believe me, but it's true.
I believe you.
You what?
I believe you. It was different somehow after I came back from lunch in the city with you. It was angry.
You mean the house was angry?
No, I don't know exactly what I mean by it. Something. As if something were part of me and yet not me at all. It was very angry when I got back this afternoon.
Oh, my God.
I kept getting smaller and smaller. The me part of me. I could feel myself losing me while it grew and grew. I could feel the anger even while a little pocket of me inside me knew I wasn't angry at all, but afraid. Do you think I'm losing my mind, Frank?
Oh, no. Don't ever think like that. I know what it is.
Then I wish you'd tell me. Just so I won't keep thinking maybe I'm going mad.
It's my stepmother.
Your stepmother?
It isn't the house. I was wrong about that. She uses the house, that's all.
I don't understand.
She's in there, Laura, in her house. Her house. They left a lot of my stepmother unburied. You're it. The thing that wants you as its living agent is what they left behind, unburied.
Oh, Frank.
When you're in that house, Laura, whenever you're in that house, you are my stepmother.
Possession. The possession of a living being's essence by an entity which is inhuman or perhaps no longer human. Such possession is a thing people either believe in or not. But fact is not created by belief. Belief is much more likely to grow out of fact, so that belief is to fact much as smoke is to fire. Where there is the one, do not be surprised to find the other. I shall return shortly with Act 3. In an old house out on Long Island, a strange thing is happening. Frank Ellingwood's stepmother is dead. She was properly buried some time ago. But, as Frank himself has put it, something of her appears to have been left unburied, and that something has chosen to make its presence felt in an extremely unpleasant way. It has entered the mind of Laura Ellingwood and taken charge.
Where are we going, Frank?
Into the city.
Why?
Where else is there to go? You said they don't want to go back to Glennington, spend another night in that nightmarish house?
No, I suppose not. But I don't think she could do it to me again.
What?
Your stepmother. If that's what's really happening to me, I don't think she could get control of me again.
Forget it, Laura.
If she tried it again, I could keep her out. I'm sure I could.
I don't ever again want to see you looking the way you looked tonight before I got you out of there. I don't ever want to hear you talk like that again. You don't know what she did to your voice. I won't ever let you go back to that place. I'll do whatever I have to stop you.
All right.
I will take a room and, I don't know, whatever hotel has a room available. We'll get a good night's sleep. We have one coming. And tomorrow, we'll find a place to live. It's settled. That's what we'll do.
All right, Frank.
Hello.
Good morning, Mr. Ellingwood. It's 8 o'clock.
Oh, all right. Thank you.
Would you like me to connect you with room service?
No, I'll call later if we want anything.
I couldn't figure out where I was.
You're in a perfectly safe hotel room where nothing can get at you.
What time is it?
8 o'clock.
What are you going to do?
Well, first I'm going to get dressed, and so are you. Then we're going out and have an enormous breakfast somewhere. After that, we're going over and find out if our old apartment's been rented. If it has, we're going to start looking for another one.
Okay. Oh, why don't you go and have a talk with Jonas Clark? Maybe if you told him what happened.
Tell Jonas Clark the terms of the will are invalid because the house is haunted? You got to be joking.
Well, it wouldn't hurt to talk to him.
It wouldn't help. I'm going to see Bill Riley. What's happened won't make any difference in the legal sense, of course, but Bill would at least listen to me without laughing in my face. I think the money's gone. I think we can just forget that, but I do want to talk to Bill about it.
Frank?
Yeah.
You know something? Oh, I'm still sleepy. Why don't you go on over and talk to Bill first and then come back and get me, and we'll do all that stuff you said.
Did you sleep last night?
Oh, I slept fine, but it's the first time in quite a while. I'd really like another hour or so.
Well, okay. If I get over there early, maybe I can catch Bill before he gets too busy to see me. I'll stop by my office, too, and tell them I won't be in today. That's a good idea, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Oh, yes, that's a good idea. This is Mrs. Ellingwood in 1208. I wonder if you'd take a message for my husband. I don't know exactly how long he'll be out, but when he comes back or if he calls in, I'd like you to tell him that I've gone back to the island. Tell him I'll see him at home later in the day, whenever he can make it. Please see that he gets the message. It's important. Oh, and tell him I'm taking the car. He can come out by train.
Hi, Bill. Your secretary wasn't out there, so I came on in.
Secretaries work an 8-hour day. Lawyers never sleep. What's with you? You got problems?
Oh, have I? It's up your alley, too.
Legal alley or spook alley?
Spooky. Man, you wouldn't believe how spooky.
Try me.
Well, it's been building ever since we moved into that damn place. But yesterday, Laura came into the city to have lunch with me. When I got home last night...
Laura's obviously being used as an intermediary to get at you. Your stepmother has no interest in Laura. How could she? She's using Laura to get at you and, I'd assume, to maintain her hold on the house. My guess is that she needs that house. She can't function without it.
You believe it, don't you?
Frank, can I go out there tonight?
I'm not going back to that place, and neither is Laura.
No. I mean just me as a kind of investigator. I'd like to see if I can stir up some sort of manifestation. Would you let me have your key?
Well, sure. Oh, only I think I left it over at the hotel. Look, I have to stop by my office, and then I'm going back to pick up Laura. Let me phone you, I'll get the key to you sometime today.
Good. I'm beginning to think we're onto something authentic. I don't know what good it will do you, of course.
All I want, really, is to keep Laura out of that awful house.
Mrs. Ellingwood? Can you hear me? I've come back. I'm back here this time on my terms, not yours. I know what I have to contend with now, and I mean to contend with it. Can you hear me, Mrs. Ellingwood? I dare you. If you think you're stronger than I am, go ahead and try to take control of me again. Go ahead. I dare you. You little fool. You silly, stupid little idiot. You try something like that again and you'll be good and sorry, I promise you. Sorrier than you've ever been in all your life.
Answer, will you? Oh, will you answer the phone?
Yes? Who is it?
Laura?
Where are you?
At the hotel. The clerk said you...
Never mind what the clerk said. I want you out here. Now. Do you understand?
Laura, why did you...
Now. Do you hear me? Now.
Riley speaking.
Bill, this is Frank.
Oh.
Something's happened. Are you free right now?
Well,
Laura went back to the house. She left the hotel while I was with you, I guess, and she's back out there now. I talked to her on the phone and... Oh, God, Bill. It was that awful voice.
Okay. I'll leave right away. Now, where shall I meet you?
Penn Station, I guess. Laura took the car.
Well, we'll use my car. Are you at the hotel?
Yes, I'm at the hotel.
Well, wait out front. I'll pick you up there.
Laura?
What are you going to tell her about me?
Laura? Tell her what? Laura knows you.
If it's Laura, I don't know how much access your stepmother will have to Laura's memory.
About time, too. Who's that? Oh, Bill Riley.
Laura, why didn't you stay at the hotel as we agreed? I wouldn't have left you there if I...
Don't be a fool. Come on in. You too, Bill. Clean your shoes before you come in.
Laura, you've got to get out of here.
Oh, stop pretending, for heaven's sake. We all know I'm not Laura.
What can we do, Bill?
It's the house. She can't do it, I'm sure, unless Laura's here in the house. We'll have to get her out.
Try it. Go ahead, try it.
I got you out of this place last night, Laura. I'll do it again the same way if I have to.
Not today, you won't. That was Laura last night. Today, it's... You couldn't stand against me as a child, and you can't stand against me now.
Laura, we're getting out of here.
You're just as stupid as you always were, aren't you? You won't understand a thing that's told you until you get hurt. You lay a finger on me, and I'll claw your eyes out.
She probably will, Frank. It's not Laura you're dealing with now.
Well, I have to try. Now, Bill, help me, will you? It's not good, Frank. She's too strong. Come on.
You
Laura.
silly little boys. Both of you.
Come on.
Silly little boys. You may go now, Bill Riley. You serve no purpose
No,
here.
say, Bill. It's my house, not hers.
Your house. Your house, indeed. It's not only my house, it's me. At that funeral, they buried a body. A body, nothing to do with me. This house is my body now, and it will stand for 100 years, hundreds of years, with you in it, and then your children, and then their children, all doing my bidding. Do you hear? You'll do exactly as I say. All of you, generations of you.
Can she, Bill? Can she do a thing like that?
I don't know. I'm out of my depth.
You'll fill this house with children. I tell you to fill it with children, and you'll do it. And I shall rule. And I'll use this body of your precious Laura's until it grows old and useless. And then I'll take another from among your children. I'll live forever, and I'll rule.
Bill, what are you doing?
The only thing left to do. I'm setting fire to the curtains. I'm burning this monster right down to the ground.
Bill,
You want to save Laura? You heard what your stepmother said? That house is body.
Both of you! Are you blind? The house is on fire!
Laura, we've got to get you out of
Help
here.
me! Why do you just stand there with I see. All right, we'll all burn. The house, which is me, your precious Laura, you and your friend Bill, who was too stupid to get out when he had the chance. We'll all burn.
Get out, Bill. I'm not leaving without Laura. We'll all go. We'll take Laura with us.
You stupid children. You never learn, do you? You tried to take me out of here only a minute ago. You saw what happened.
Frank, kid, gout, or whatever. We've got to knock her out.
Laura, if there's any of you in there that can hear me, I'm sorry.
Fools! You'll be sorry for that, all right.
Laura. Oh, Lord, what have I done to her?
You saved her life. That's what you done. Now, let's get her out of this place.
I'm sorry, Laura. I had to do it. You don't know what it was like. What you were like. Only it wasn't you.
Oh, that beautiful house. That beautiful old house. They'll never be able to save it, will they?
No, God, it's gone.
You know, I'm an arsonist. Are you going to turn me in?
Oh, don't be silly, Bill. You saved Laura's life. More than a life.
I know. It was an evil heart.
There was nothing fake about it.
I thought I could fight her, but I couldn't. She was awful. And now the house is gone. Everything is gone.
That old house never looked better than it does on fire.
Frank Ellingwood's stepmother, the unburied aspect of her, was either unspeakably evil or intolerably tortured. And who are we to say it was the one rather than the other? I'll be back shortly. The litigation involving the Ellingwood estate is still going on, and may go on forever. Frank and Laura live now in a slightly larger apartment in their old building. They needed an extra room because of Frank Jr., and they appreciate their happiness as people rarely do who have never come.
Theater presents... Welcome. I'm E.G. Marshall, your guide into the byways of the strange world of the macabre. Where the side road will lead us, I never know. No matter. We always come upon a person in some way obsessed. His problem may be an encounter with a ghost, or a creature from space, or it may be a tangible, realistic, bedeviling mystery. We're in a small office in a hospital in La Chapelle, Haiti. Beyond the open window, the birds sing. A doctor is speaking to a lovely young woman and her escort.
I tell you with regret, Miss Reed, your cousin, Mademoiselle Duchamp, died.
Oh, no.
She was buried in the cemetery of Les Dessoirs.
Luke.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Claire.
I grew very fond of her. I brought her fresh roses every day. She loves the deep red ones.
What? Please explain, Doctor. I don't understand.
Our mystery story, A Matter of Identity, was written especially for Mystery Theater by Roy Windsor and stars Russell Horton and Heather McRae. I'll be back shortly with Act One. I always bring you mystery, but I never know what form it might take. The mystery of personal behavior, that's the purview of psychiatrists. Retrogression, in which a person, for some uncanny reason, can recreate what happened hundreds of years ago, baffling even to the experts. Then there is mystery that is tangible. What happened to a famous painting by El Greco that is found in the attic of an old farmhouse? Well, Claire Reed, an attractive auburn-haired young woman who lives in Ithaca with her father, a professor of anthropology, has a puzzle on her hands.
Father?
Oh, no, don't distract me, child.
I have to.
Oh, dinner ready? Something smelled very appetizing when I came from the seminar. Oh, how good you are, Claire. I don't know what I'd do without you. You manage us so well.
Father, please, I have to talk to you.
Oh?
It's about Antoinette. I'm worried about her.
Are you? Oh, I shouldn't if I were you, Claire. Your cousin's old enough to lead her own life.
She's only 17, and she should have been back in Ithaca a week ago. Have you thought about that?
Antoinette went to Haiti to visit Aunt Elise. Of course. Yes.
Weeks ago. This letter from Antoinette is 2 weeks old. She enjoyed her stay with Aunt Elise, and then she wrote that a guide was driving her from Port-au-Prince into the hill country.
Oh, indeed. Still quite primitive, I suppose. Rugged and remote.
You've been there?
Oh, yes, several times. I was teaching in Haiti when I met your mother. Oh, I still miss her terribly, Claire.
Oh, so do I.
Yes.
I think something's wrong, Father.
Well, you might speak to Luke.
Luke?
Luke Calloway. He's an important man in our embassy down there.
Oh, for heaven's sakes, how do you know that?
Well, we correspond from time to time.
You and Luke?
Yes, I've always been fond of Luke. I think you should have married him.
Oh, Mother disapproved.
Yes. I can't imagine why. No, you ask Luke to look into this Antoinette thing.
Would you speak to him, Father?
Me? Oh, well, all right.
Well, you might tell him that I'm flying down at once.
Well, can't you leave the art museum on such short notice?
I intend to. There's something very wrong about Antoinette's silence.
Hello, this is Luke Calloway.
Hello, Luke. Homer Reed.
Oh, a pleasure to hear from you, Professor.
I wonder if I might impose on you. Claire's worried because her cousin, Antoinette Duchamp, hasn't returned from Haiti. And Claire expected her a week ago.
Where was she staying?
With my wife's sister, Elise, outside Port-au-Prince, near Bat-de-Chanville. Claire will visit her and then...
Claire is flying down?
Oh, yes. Claire will arrive... Oh, I see. Yes, of course. You could meet her, of course. How kind of you, Luke.
Oh, my pleasure. When will she arrive?
Oh, I really don't know. Now, I'll cable when I know the flight and time of arrival.
All right, I'll be waiting for her. Now, tell me about Antoinette.
Well, she wrote that she was going with a guide into the hill country beyond La Chapelle. Well, she's an impulsive girl and careless. For all I know, she may be on her way home, or she may have met with an accident.
Okay, Professor, I'll speak to the police.
Oh, I'm grateful for your trouble, Luke. I wish that somehow I could repay you.
Oh, you have, Professor.
What? I have?
Sure. Isn't Claire flying down to Port-au-Prince?
Bonjour, Monsieur Calloway.
Well, good morning, Lieutenant, Fouchot?
It is that. Well, there is something that we can do for you.
Oh, I don't know, Lieutenant. There's an American girl, Antoinette Duchamp.
American?
Well, a Haitian, but an American citizen who lives with her uncle in Ithaca, Professor Reed.
Oui, I know of him, monsieur. He was in Haiti for several years, yes? Well, he is the uncle.
Mm-hmm. Now, Antoinette came down on a visit and seems to be missing. Her cousin is flying down to investigate.
An accident, perhaps.
Perhaps. Antoinette went with a guide to La Chapelle and from there went into the hill country.
I see. All right. I will make inquiries. By the end of the day, I will have information for you.
I suppose there could have been an accident.
Well, what can happen in the hill country is unpredictable.
I know that.
Many of my people cling to the old superstitions. They have customs of their own, and they do not want to be spied upon. When someone disappears in the hills, I am always fearful.
Claire!
Luke, how very kind of you to meet me.
You remember my name.
I've never forgotten it. And you.
Oh, it's been 2 years. Oh, here, let me take your bag.
Well, how are you, Luke?
Oh, quite well, thank you. My work is light. I've become used to Haiti. It's an interesting island. And you, hey, still Miss Reed. What's the matter with a young man around Ithaca?
I keep busy at the museum. I'm assistant to the curator.
Oh, no young man?
Just an old one. I keep house for Father.
Uh-huh. Oh, that's my car over there.
You have a chauffeur?
Oh, of course. Don't forget, you're out with the government.
Oh, I'm impressed.
No, don't be. It's your money that pays my salary and his.
Well, then this is an official welcome.
Well, I couldn't presume to have made it unofficial. Your mother sent me packing, remember?
I found that out later, Luke.
Water over the dam. Ah, here we are. Now, tell me about Antoinette.
I'm convinced that something's happened to her, Luke. We expected her home over a week ago. No word from Aunt Elise. Silence. Antoinette's just vanished. I'm nervous, Luke.
That's a waste of energy. Now, once we formulate a plan for tracing your cousin, we can't sit around wringing our hands. We have an elegant dinner at the best hotel, get a good night's sleep, and then we get to work, okay?
I suppose so. I'm afraid I won't be very good company.
Now, you let me decide that.
I'm sorry you were so hurt, Luke.
I'm sorry I mentioned it. I'm supposed to be a diplomat.
Can you arrange to be away from the embassy to help me?
Oh, of course. Protecting American citizens is one of our responsibilities. Now, I began work on the puzzle this morning. I visited with Lieutenant Luchot at the police department.
Oh?
Yeah, I told him what your father told me, and, well, it wasn't very much. He went to work. I told him we'd visit him late this afternoon.
You don't think I'm being an impetuous fool, do you, Luke?
Certainly not. Until we find out what's happened to Antoinette, she's a missing person. It's our job to find her. And don't worry, Claire. We will.
Mademoiselle, I am most happy to make your acquaintance.
Thank you, Lieutenant.
I am aware of your father. He lived here for several years and, if I recall, married a lovely English woman, yes?
That's right. My mother died a few years ago.
Ah, and the professor?
In good health. He's the head of the anthropology department in Ithaca.
Splendid. And the missing girl, Antoinette Duchamp?
Well, she lives with us. She came here on a holiday.
Any clues, Lieutenant?
I have one, but do not excite yourself. We have made a thorough check of all automobile accidents between here and La Chapelle. There is one that may provide the clue we seek.
She was in an accident?
The car was in an accident. Heavy rain, a rock slide.
What about my cousin?
And there was no trace of her.
But she wasn't alone, Lieutenant. There was a guide.
Also missing. We have traced the automobile. A private car owned by a woman who takes parties on tour to visit the sugar plantations along the Atibonite River, Cap Hachian, the Citadel, even Pic Le Sal, our highest peak. The woman's name was Barlow.
Well, what happened to her? And to my cousin?
That is what we have to find out.
Wouldn't the accident have been reported, Lieutenant?
Well, it was not. A police car on patrol found it in a ditch.
Oh, for heaven's sakes, you mean that no one lives near the place where the accident occurred?
Well, in the area, oui, but simple peasants. Very poor. It is one civilization here in Port-au-Prince. Another further inland.
The car was found outside La Chapelle?
Several miles to the east.
But if both women were injured or dead, what would have happened to the bodies?
Well, perhaps some peasant family took them in.
A possibility, yes. That is possible.
We must drive to the scene of the accident, Luke.
No, not tonight.
Well, how far is La Chapelle?
No more than 40 miles.
Well, then...
No, Claire, the lieutenant is right. Once you leave Port-au-Prince, you enter into a different world, a different civilization. It's really primitive, Claire.
In the daytime, it is more safe, mademoiselle.
Could Mrs. Barlow and Antoinette have been taken to a hospital?
It is a thought.
Well, wouldn't a hospital report to the police if 2 women badly injured, I would suppose, were admitted to emergency?
Well, sometimes yes, sometimes no.
I simply don't understand.
Speaking officially, Lieutenant, I must request you to order the police at La Chapelle to scour the area near the accident site and question the peasants who live nearby. Now, there has to be evidence somewhere that will lead us to the solution of this puzzle.
Well, I will request their cooperation. More I cannot say. As I said this morning...
Yes, I remember. Well, thank you.
Well, you will come in tomorrow before you set out.
I'll telephone, Lieutenant. Thank you for your help.
I wish you good luck, mademoiselle. Bonsoir.
It's hideous, Luke. I'm frightened.
We'll sort it out.
I think she's dead.
Now, we don't know that. Put that thought out of your mind.
It doesn't make sense that the 2 women have an automobile accident and then disappear.
Not to you. But it's happened.
Luke.
Yes?
Stop, please.
What is it?
Luke, what did Fouchot mean when he said, "as I said this morning," and then you cut him off? What was it he said this morning?
I really can't say. It's nothing important.
You mean you won't say? Is that it?
Darling.
Don't darling me, Luke. Tell me what Fouchot said.
So this tale of the macabre is about a schoolgirl who has literally vanished near La Chapelle, Haiti. Hardly a supernatural disappearance. If it is realistic, there has to be a rational explanation. It is not a phenomenon. It's fact. What troubles our friends is uncertainty, which gnaws away at them. We'll rejoin Claire and Luke shortly when I return with Act 2. If someone disappears, it's not knowing what's happened that keeps you awake. You can imagine the anguish if a brother or sister or cousin suddenly vanishes and is heard of no more. Fools rush in is a truism, and the foolhardy find it too late to check an impulse. Of course, that's not strictly true of Antoinette Duchamp. She wanted to see the hill country, and she had a guide. What became of them? It's the next morning.
I don't know what to think, Luke. The police haven't got a lead.
It takes time because the peasants don't like to be questioned. The police make them nervous.
Well, someone must have seen them lying in the car.
Mm-hmm. Unless they weren't badly injured. They might have crawled out, wandered away.
But where to? It doesn't make sense. This is a civilized country. The natives aren't cannibals, Luke.
No, but they're not all that civilized. Now, I don't want to alarm you, but...
You can't. I'm beyond being alarmed. I am convinced that Antoinette is dead.
Well, let's drive back to La Chapelle.
No, not La Chapelle, Luke. Let's return to Port-au-Prince. I'll feel more comfortable there in my hotel.
I can go over the heads of the police if we have to, Claire. I don't want to, but I can make it clear to Fouchot that this is a continuing investigation. Not like the one about the young anthropologist who disappeared into the hill country and was never seen again.
Oh? Is that what Fouchot was referring to when he said, "as I said this morning"? A missing anthropologist?
Well, that was years ago, 25 or so. It was at the time your father was teaching here.
Any explanation?
This is a strange island, Claire. Haitians are a superstitious people. Now, many of them, especially the peasants and those who live in the hills, cling to their ancient beliefs.
Voodoo?
Yes. Yes. Voodoo's a West African word that means God or spirit. They believe that the spirits of the dead live in a world of ghosts, but that they can visit the world of the living to bless or curse people.
Why would someone who believes in voodooism capture that young anthropologist?
To bring him before one of the witch doctors.
Then what happens?
I don't know.
But you've heard, haven't you?
I know nothing about their religious rites, Claire.
Human sacrifice?
I don't know.
Well, could that have happened to Antoinette?
Let's just hope she was killed in the accident.
It makes my flesh crawl,
But
Luke.
Don't think about it. I'll drive us back to Port-au-Prince. afternoon, Lieutenant.
Ah, Monsieur Galloway and Mademoiselle Reed. I'm very pleased to have found you.
Some news for me, Lieutenant.
News? Yes.
Is my cousin alive?
I do not know. This, however, I do know. Several miles outside La Chapelle, there is a small hospital. One of the police, he goes there to make inquiries. The superintendent tells him that a young woman was brought there and was cared for.
A young woman? There were 2 women.
Of that I am aware, Monsieur Calloway. I refer only to one. The policeman learns that this woman somehow managed to stagger in the driving rain to the hospital where she was cared for. Because of injuries, she was weak. From exposure, she contracted pneumonia.
Well, go on. Is she alive or did she die?
I regret to tell you...
Antoinette. She's dead. Why did you say you didn't know, Lieutenant?
Because I do not know, mademoiselle. There was no identification. There were 2 young women. Only one reached the hospital. She remained alive for several days. Then she died. Father Howard administered the last rites, and she was buried in the local cemetery. You see?
Forgive me. Yes, I see. You don't know if the dead woman was my cousin or Mrs. Barlow.
Precisely.
Well, there's one way to find out, Claire. We have to speak with the doctor who attended her.
The hospital is named La Duchois. The doctor's name is Lachaud.
Thank you, Lieutenant. Good work.
I thank you, too, Lieutenant. May I ask you one more question?
Oui.
You said there was no identification. Doesn't that strike you as peculiar? Whoever found the car, there must have been a purse, maybe 2, even a small overnight bag.
When the police came upon the car, it is empty. That is what is reported to me. It is possible someone came along and stole anything of value left in the car. I cannot say. A purse? The peasants are poor. Money is tempting.
Oh, come on, Claire. Bonjour, Lieutenant.
Bonjour. You have my sympathy.
There's something very wrong here, Luke.
Yes, I agree.
No identification at all?
Well, if there was money in the purse...
The policeman who found the car?
Not unlikely. And now identification is just about impossible. This is it. I just hope he speaks English. My French is pretty weak, and I have no Creole. Dr. Lachaud?
You are Monsieur Calloway, and this is Mademoiselle Reed. Lieutenant Fouchot telephoned that I was to expect you. Please, come in.
Thank you, Doctor.
Please to sit down. You have come on a sad mission, my friends. We did everything which we were capable of doing to save your cousin's life, but it was not possible. It was not enough. In the end, she slipped away. She was at peace.
Can you describe her for us, Doctor?
Describe her?
Yes, there were 2 young women in the car that was in the accident.
And the other woman?
A Mrs. Barlow, a guide.
Oh, I see. I did not know that, monsieur. The young woman I took care of had dark hair and a very attractive face. Her eyes were striking, blue-gray and large. She was slight, no more than 120 pounds. Less after the first week.
Claire?
Yes, that describes Antoinette. Generally, I was never aware of her eyes as being unusual.
Lieutenant Fouchot told us that she was buried in the local cemetery.
Oh, that is so, monsieur. I attended the funeral. She is at peace. A lovely young woman. I am so sorry.
Doctor, there was no identification?
None. We did not even know her name. You said Antoinette.
Antoinette Duchamp.
A French woman?
Her mother, Elise Duchamp, was English. She lives outside Petitionville. I will have to speak to her to decide what should be done with the body.
You would exhume your cousin?
Why, that would be up to my Aunt Elise.
Doctor, may I ask a question? Did you make a study of the woman's clothing?
I don't know that anyone did. I understand what you mean. Labels?
Yes. In her blouse, her dress, her skirt, shoes.
Oh, that could still be done, Luke, if she's exhumed.
Leave her in peace. Do not defile the grave.
Is there anything else that you can tell us, Doctor?
No, nothing. She was a fine young woman. During those brief times when she was rational, she would thank me for the roses I would bring her.
You brought her roses?
Every day. She loved the deep red ones especially.
For their fragrance?
More for their color. It reminded her of something, the roses, I mean. As if she associated them with some pleasant memory. A young man's remembrance, perhaps, on a birthday.
Claire, what is it? You have a strange look on your face.
Impossible.
What are you talking about? Impossible? What's impossible?
Thank you, Doctor.
What's come over you, Claire?
Have I said something to offend you, mademoiselle?
On the contrary, you have made me extremely happy. Luke, did you hear what Dr. Lechaud said about the roses?
Oh, of course. Antoinette loved their deep red color.
She couldn't have.
Huh?
Antoinette wasn't allowed to drive a car, and she never could appreciate a red rose.
Well, why not?
Because, dear Luke, Antoinette was colorblind.
Incredible.
My cousin, Antoinette, cannot see the colors red or green. It's a condition named daltonism. She sees red and green as gray. Can you imagine Antoinette enjoying and requesting roses? Gray roses?
So the poor woman who struggled from the accident to the hospital was Mrs. Barlow. But, mademoiselle, when Dr. Lechaud described the dying woman...
Well, it was a pretty good description of Antoinette. She and Mrs. Barlow must have looked alike.
But Mrs. Barlow had been married and was divorced.
Still, Monsieur Calloway, when a person is ill, even a younger woman can appear to be aged.
Lieutenant, will you run a check on the guides in Port-au-Prince?
But of course. Perhaps I can locate Mr. Barlow. His former wife must have relatives, yes?
Oh, poor woman.
Yeah, we've gotten somewhere. The dead woman was Mrs. Barlow, not Antoinette. Now, what happened to her?
Well, you interrupted me yesterday morning, Monsieur Calloway, when...
It's all right, Lieutenant. Miss Reed and I talked about the other possibility.
Oui?
Is it possible that someone kidnapped my cousin?
Yes, it is possible. The young anthropologist...
I know about him. He, too, just vanished.
We searched for him for months. The police were not successful.
So you concluded that he was the victim of a religious cult? The voodooists?
Yes.
And my cousin?
We speculate and hope. We have informants in the hill country. I will inquire of them. The police in La Chapelle will be ordered to help. Well, it grows late. If you will spare me an hour, then we will set out. I will make arrangements for a search.
I am deeply grateful to you, Lieutenant.
I cannot do less. I had great admiration for your father.
Take me back to the hotel, Luke. I must speak to him.
Oh, of course.
I will telephone within the hour, Monsieur Calloway. Oh, do you possess a revolver?
Well, as a matter of fact, I do.
Oh, bon. Bring it with you. We may need it.
Hello? Who is it?
Father?
Is that you, Claire?
Do I sound like Luke?
I simply don't understand your sense of humor, Claire. You said Luke.
He's here with me in my hotel room. He would like to talk with you. Luke?
Hello, Professor.
Luke, my boy. Good to hear your voice.
Antoinette is still missing, but we don't think she's dead.
I see. Wasn't she driving into the hill country?
Well, that's where we're headed for now, Professor.
You think that Antoinette is up there someplace?
Yes, sir.
Then don't be too hopeful, Luke. I've studied the magic of those who still practice voodoo. Human sacrifice is not unknown.
Yes, I know that, Professor.
Well, I wish you luck. Protect yourself.
I'll protect both of us.
Pardon me?
Claire.
Oh, my goodness. Yes, yes, do that.
Do you want to say goodbye to Claire?
Huh? Oh, no. I have to return to my work. Oh, good night. Good night.
Good night, Professor.
Did Father understand even vaguely what we're facing?
Not vaguely, Claire. Clearly. He knows this country. He said not to be too hopeful.
He's convinced that Antoinette's in the hands of the voodooists.
Yes.
And you, Luke?
Well, I am hopeful. I don't know their rigmarole. I suspect that a human sacrifice is a big occasion. And maybe we're in time to prevent it.
You've heard of voodoo, I'm sure, but what do you know about it? It has millions of believers all over the world. In Haiti, it's voodoo. In New Orleans, among the Creoles, it's hoodoo. And in South America, it's named macumba. What is it really? A belief in magic, black magic, directed toward evil. Does it work? Those who believe say yes. Why? I'll explain when I return shortly with Act 3. The word itself has scary connotations to those who believe in it and practice voodoo. It works because a voodooist first believes in something he wishes to be true and then seeks to prove his belief. It is the practice of suggestion. Even those who do not believe in it have become victims because the unconscious minds of most of us harbor fears and superstitions. Now, Luke and Claire open the door to her hotel room.
May I come in?
Certainly, Lieutenant. What is it?
Before we leave for the hills beyond La Chapelle, I will show you something. Here in this box. You see?
Oh, what in the world?
A photograph of a man's head and his arms and legs drawn beneath it like a cartoon.
Who is it, Lieutenant? What is it?
Early in the afternoon, I telephoned Professor Reed. I suspected, you remember, that some harm may have befallen your cousin, mademoiselle. Your father agreed with me. And I think that Monsieur Calloway, he also concurs, yes?
Yes, I do. But what's the point of this weird cartoon figure with a real man's head? Who is he?
That is the young anthropologist who, many years ago, vanished in the hills.
But what's the point of it? The purpose?
It is a device to remind those who may have borne away Antoinette Duchamp that we suspect some sect, the Obey probably, of this other disappearance. Is that clear?
Well, not to me it isn't.
When the young anthropologist, he vanishes, we search long without results. It was wilder in the hills then than it is now. But we did put great fear into the minds of many peasants.
And you hope to startle someone into admitting that Antoinette has been captured?
Yes, but even more. We remind the tribe or sect that if harm comes to her, the police will avenge her. This drawing will be a surprise. It will cause fear. And fear is a powerful weapon.
The power of suggestion. The heart of voodoo belief.
That is so. It might help in our search. I do not know. But we drive now to the police in La Chapelle. They have taken into custody an informant known to me. I will question him. To find your cousin, we must have a direction.
You mentioned a sect known as the Obey. Now, what is that, Lieutenant?
A voodoo black magic cult. In its rituals, it is believed that the cult in some way uses the human corpse. Professor Reed spoke about the Obey, and we have, no proof of human sacrifice, but we have heard of the other. It is to the Obey sect that we must now go.
This informant will talk?
Out of fear, yes.
Of the Obey?
Oui. And if he does not help me, I will threaten to expose him to the sect. And it is the end of him. Bonsoir, Etienne.
Bonsoir.
You have helped me in the past, oui? Oh, do not be afraid.
They killed me. They obey.
Eh? Why do you say they obey?
The policeman asked me where to find the hoopful. I say, I do not know.
The Temple of the Obey? You do not know where it is hidden in the hills?
I have heard. I do not tell you. They kill me.
Look at this, Etienne.
Mon Dieu. The face of a man. The drawing of his body and limbs.
Who is the man, Etienne? You have seen this man, eh? Many years ago? Etienne, did the Obey destroy this man?
I cannot help you, Lieutenant.
You can help me. First, this man, years ago. He vanishes. Now, a young girl. She vanishes. I am searching for the young girl. You will tell me where to find her.
They take her soon to the Baji.
The Baji. The altar place. Now, where is this temple and the Baji, Etienne?
I cannot tell you.
No, then you will go to prison. The Obey kidnapped her. Is that not so? Well, is she dead? Does the witch doctor prepare some evil rite over her dead body? Answer me.
I point the way into the hills to the temple of the Obey.
And I will protect you from them, Etienne.
No, you cannot. I will die. The Papola will cast a spell over me, and I will be dead.
We can't drive much farther, Lieutenant. The road's overgrown with weeds.
And there are rocks from the last of the rain. Well, go by foot.
We'll never get out of here.
Do not be discouraged.
It's eerie, Luke.
I'm glad the moon's out.
You have your revolver, Monsieur Calloway?
Out and ready.
No, do not use it except in self-defense. I do not think that we are in danger. But if we find the cousin, the Obey may grow ugly. We protect ourselves. We also might disappear.
I really didn't know that some of these sects were warlike.
No, it is not so. They cling to old beliefs, existing ever since African slaves were brought by the French from Dahomey in West Central Africa. Old beliefs. Magic. It gave the slaves something to believe in. You can understand, oui?
Oh, yes, but this is the 20th century. This is a Catholic country.
That is true. Most of us, yes, we are Catholic. But generation after generation descended from those slaves. And they do not accept Christianity. Voodoo. That is their faith. The tribes are not warlike. Only if you interfere with him. We do not.
Oh, isn't that... Look, off to the left. It's a building of some sort.
Etienne did not lie. It is the Temple of the Obey. Inside, at one end is the altar, the Baji, where they have bells, gourd rattles, voodoo dolls, a sword, and offerings for the gods.
And you think that Antoinette might be there?
I do not know, mademoiselle.
Listen.
They have followed us. The drums warn the Obey. We must be careful. The temple is a sacred place.
Oh, there's a man standing in front of the door.
Now we must hurry.
He's waving us away.
Do not move, old man. I am Fouchot of the police.
He's running away.
Stop, old man.
Let's go inside. Holy mackerel. Look at this place.
Oh, and smell the incense.
Look, tied to the serpent's post at the altar.
Oh, Antoinette!
Heavenly Father, it is incredible.
But true, Doctor. My cousin was drugged, senseless.
And so shocked that she's lost her memory.
She does not speak even now. In time, once the drugs disappear, she will be well again. The story you tell me is so dreadful. Kidnapped, tied up on that so-called altar, weak from lack of nourishment. It is surprising to me she is not dead. You You have notified the mother.
My Aunt Elise is driving here now.
It's all a nightmare.
Doctor, that cult should be destroyed.
Oh, it is not possible. Even those peasants who profess to be Catholics still secretly practice voodoo. I do not think it will ever change. Their memories go far back. They were slaves, but they were human beings. This secret religion was all that gave them hope. And one must hope, oui?
But to kidnap a young girl...
Oh, yes, dreadful. You, Mademoiselle Reed, will remain in La Chapelle?
No, Doctor. My aunt will nurse Antoinette back to health. I have to return home. Later, Antoinette will return to my father and me.
Oh, thank you for your courtesies, Doctor.
You are most welcome. I wish you a safe journey home.
Good morning, Miss Reed.
You're in a happy mood. Come in, Luke.
Oh, why shouldn't I be? I see you're packed.
Yes, I'm on the 1 o'clock flight.
And back to Ithaca. But back to what?
Why, to Father. And to my job.
I, spoke to the doctor at the hospital and then to Lieutenant Fouchot early this morning.
Oh, that was thoughtful of you.
Mm-hmm.
And Antoinette?
Oh, better. She's still weak, of course, and puzzled about where she is. No remembrance of what happened to her. Maybe a week or more before her memory returns, if it does. You know, sometimes it remains a blank.
No, I didn't know. Is this why you're so nervous?
Well, I didn't want it to upset you. So, you're returning home.
Of course, I'm returning home. Do I have to say it for you, Luke?
Say what?
A couple of years ago, my mother discouraged you from visiting our house. Well, you got the impression that I wanted to discourage you. Then you got stiff-necked and disappeared into the diplomatic corps.
Yes, that says it all.
It doesn't say anything. Do you love me?
Do I? Well, of course.
Well, why don't you say so?
I love you, Claire.
And?
Claire, will you marry me?
Of course.
Well, now, wait a minute. What about your job and your father?
Will you let them stand in the way?
Oh, Claire, come here.
Luke. Well, that wasn't all that hard, was it?
Oh, yes, it was. I didn't think I had the courage. Oh, I have loved you so much, Claire, ever since I first met you that I didn't have the courage to risk being turned down a second time.
This is not the second time. My mother turned you down the first time.
Well, no matter. Now, I'll apply for leave and follow you to Ithaca in a week or so, and then we'll be married.
And return to Haiti?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, your career, Luke.
No, you're my career, darling. Well, maybe I'll leave the Corps or apply for a transfer or find an administrative position in the university. We can decide on that together. Claire? You really will marry me?
I've wanted to for a long time.
Each of us at one time or another has remarked that life is full of surprises. It isn't really, because there's nothing new under the sun. What happens to us is not unprecedented. It just seems to be, like the cause and effect apparent in Antoinette's trip to Haiti, her disappearance and rescue by Claire Reed with the help of Luke Calloway. Coincidence or logical? I'll have some closing remarks shortly.
We'll pay you $50 to take a test drive at a participating Chrysler Plymouth dealer. Test drive any new Chrysler or Plymouth. Buy one or a qualifying competitive new 1980 model within 30 days of your test drive. Bring in proof of purchase and test drive certificate and get $50. One check per customer. We're that confident in Chrysler engineering. That's sure that if you test drive one of our cars, you'll buy one. See your participating Chrysler Plymouth dealer for full details.
America's waking up to Chrysler Plymouth.
There's something offensive in the air, and if you're smoking, you're putting it there. Your lung association joins the majority of millions of non-smokers in asking you to be concerned with your drifting smoke.
Let's clear the air together for everyone's sake. Write to your lung association for help in kicking the habit and take the smoke out of your life. Sure, it's tough. Lung disease is tougher. Your quitting is really a matter of life and breath.
Do you know why a joint savings account with your spouse, life insurance in each other's names, even joint ownership of your home could someday cause your family to pay thousands of dollars in extra taxes? For authoritative information and answers to vital questions concerning your family's financial security, you should read an important book from Dow Jones & Company called How to Save Taxes Through Estate Planning. In easy-to-understand, everyday language, it explains how to make sure your hard-earned assets are protected from unnecessary and crippling taxes. Vital information that every family should know. You can order this valuable book now and have it charged to your Visa, MasterCharge, or American Express card by calling toll-free 800-228-5000. How to Save Taxes Through Estate Planning is only $8.95 plus $1 postage and handling. And if you call now, you'll also get free a 24-page companion financial planning workbook. So call now, 800-228-5000. Toll-free, 800-228-5000.
There is a divinity that shapes our ends, according to Shakespeare. That is why, upon reflection, we may wonder about the twists and turns that our lives have taken. If is a big word. If you hadn't been transferred to another city, would you have married the person you did? Destiny or free will? Which? It's worth considering. Our cast included Heather McRae, Russell Horton, and Lloyd Batista. The entire production was under the direction of Hyman Brown. This is E.G. Marshall inviting you to return to our Mystery Theater for another adventure in the macabre. Until next time, pleasant dreams.
The American GI Forum National Veterans Outreach Program provides many services to veterans. Some of these are employment services, home loan information, educational benefits, disability information, and discharge upgrading. Many Vietnam veterans were exposed to Agent Orange. This was a defoliant that was sprayed into the jungles to expose the enemy. At the time, the veterans were told that the defoliant was harmless to humans. Now, many years later, there is concern about the after effects of Agent Orange. Some veterans are suffering from rashes and deformed offspring. Veterans that are concerned about Agent Orange call Gilbert Barella at 837-9115 or come in to 1554 Pennsylvania. That's 837-9115, 837-9115.
Stay tuned for the CBS Mystery Theater.
Welcome. I'm E.G. Marshall. I have always been struck by the similarity of animate and inanimate objects. A case in point, fatigue. In metals, for instance, a constant repetition of stress cycles produces fatigue, often leading to fractures. And so airplane spars, steel cables, locomotive axles, even bridges become unsafe. Stress can also make the human mind unsafe. Today, we place our radio microscope against a human subject and examine closely the strange emotional turmoil that leads... Oh, but let me say no more. The story will tell itself.
Lavinia, has something happened to Peter's mind? I'm not sure I like the influence of those people, Mr. and Mrs. Diedrich.
He's very happy with them, George. Sees them every day.
But that strange look in his eyes, have you noticed it? It's not right. There's something unhealthy about the whole thing.
Our mystery drama, Maud Evelyn, adapted from a story by Henry James, was dramatized especially for the Mystery Theater by G. Frederick Lewis and stars Paul Hecht. Peter Harkness was in trouble and didn't know how to cope with it. You see, Peter had inherited money. Well, not a lot, but enough to keep him from striking out on his own, making something of himself. He had the charm, the wit, the education suitable for a well-brought-up young man, but gumption? No. For the 10th time in 10 weeks, Peter had proposed marriage to Lavinia Dane, and for the 10th time, Lavinia had said,
No, Peter. No, no, no.
I heard the first no.
When I marry, it's going to be someone I can look up to, who has a purpose in life and work to do.
I've tried all kinds of jobs.
I know that. When you decide on one certain ambition and you concentrate on that and nothing else, then come and ask me to marry you.
Is that your last word?
For now, yes.
Then I'll tell you mine, Lavinia. But not for now. For always. I swear to you, if I don't marry you, I will never marry anyone else. Cheers, George. Cheers. Well, say goodbye to me, George. I'm leaving London. Wish me luck. Wish me well. Peter, is this why you asked me out for a drink? To talk nonsense? Only the day before yesterday, you asked me to wish you luck. You were going to marry my sister. Yes, well, I've asked Lavinia 10 times in 10 weeks. And she always says no. Well, so you ask her 11 times. I thought you were crazy about her. I'm going away, and that's that. I've got myself a job with a travel agency that handles private tours of the continent. I'm due to leave for Switzerland and Rome on Saturday with a middle-aged couple. Very ordinary, very nice. I've met them, Mr. and Mrs. Diedrich. So you're running away. Oh, no, not at all. Lavinia wants somebody with a purpose and a future. Besides, if I'm out of London and she can't see me, perhaps absence will make the heart grow fonder. You, Peter Harkness, 5 years at Eton, then 4 at Oxford... A travel agent? Not even that. A nursemaid for the middle-aged who wish to be led by the hand from the Jungfrau to the Colosseum. Well, at least you're laughing about it. And everything's a joke to me, except Lavinia. And then, Lavinia, he said to me, everything's a joke to me except Lavinia. Now, what's wrong between you two?
Well, there was never very much right with us, that's all.
He was pretty wild-eyed when we left the pub. You don't think that he might do...
Oh, something desperate because I won't marry him? No, I'm afraid not. You see, that's the real trouble. Peter's not given to desperation. And he's too influenced by the easy way and the kind word. And that's not the kind of man I'd like to have for a husband.
Peter, you look fabulous. Have you gained weight? When you phoned and said, I'm ill, I didn't know who you were. Oh, what's it been, 8 weeks? Yes, after Switzerland, we did Rome, then Naples, Florence. I had quite a time dragging them away from Venice. Oh, spare me. Look, I can't stand these darn birds. Pigeons scare me. Do we have to meet in front of Peter Pan's statue here in the garden? But I like to feed them. Oh, Peter, this is a hangout for children. Well, at any rate, tell me about your trip as travel nursemaids.
Oh, they're wonderful people, the Diedrichs. You haven't any idea how well they treated me. Like a son. The people like that, well, you don't meet every day. They were devoted
to you?
Yes, and elsewhere.
Well, I'd like to meet them. Will you introduce Lavinia to them?
Oh, no.
Why not? You like them. You and Lavinia are engaged, aren't you still?
I'll never marry anyone else.
That's a foolish, negative thing to say. If you're serious about working at this travel business, I'm sure she'll think twice about saying no again.
You think if I asked her now, she'd say yes?
Yes, I do.
She should have said it before.
Before what?
I'd rather not say.
Before you met these Diedrichs?
People like that, well, they made a profound impression on me. I'll say that.
Have you seen them since you returned to London?
Oh, yes, I have.
And what are they? Well off? Or is he retired? What are they like?
They live for Maud Evelyn.
Maud Evelyn? Well, who's she?
Their daughter. Unfortunately, they've lost her.
What do you mean?
I mean, a great many people would take it that way, but they don't. They won't.
Other people would have given her up? Is that what you're trying to say?
Yes. Perhaps even tried to forget her. But the Diedrichs can't.
Oh, well, do they keep in touch with her, communicate?
All the while.
Why? Isn't she with them?
She is. Now.
Since when?
Last year.
Well, then why do you say they've lost her?
Well, I'm the one who calls it that, but I don't see her.
They don't want you to see her, is that it?
How can I? I think, George, I've told you all I'd like to for now. Would you mind very much if I concentrated on feeding the pigeons?
Lavinia, I don't know what to make of Peter. I had the most peculiar conversation with him right by the statue of Peter Pan in Kensington Gardens. I mean, have you seen him since he's back from his conducted tour?
Oh, yes.
Didn't you find him strange? I mean, has something happened to his mind? These people, these Diedrichs.
He's very happy with them. You can tell it by just looking at him. He's over at the house in Westbourne Terrace every day.
That's not right. There's something, I don't know, unhealthy about the whole thing. Would you promise me, in case he should want to introduce you to them, promise me to refuse to go?
Oh, wouldn't you go to meet them either, George?
No, never.
But why? Aren't you curious?
Well, I can't explain it. If I believed in Satanism, I might say theirs is an evil influence.
George, did he tell you about this Maud Evelyn?
He was very evasive about it. And mysterious, I thought. I said there was a daughter, but there seems to be something the matter with her. Do you know what it is?
The matter with her is simply that she's dead.
What? When did she die?
Oh, years and years ago. She was 14, I think, a little girl. Isn't that the impression he gave you?
Well, he had this peculiar look. He said that she was always with them. But do you understand what he meant?
Well, the Diedrichs live for her memory. She's with them in the sense that they think of nothing else.
But what could be his interest in a little child?
Well, it appears that she's a lovely little thing.
Peter? Our Peter is interested in a little girl in a pinafore?
Oh, I think she was older when she died. Perhaps 16 or 17. Every time he tells me, he adds a year or so.
Do you know what he told me? That the Diedrichs are in touch with this deceased child. They communicate with her.
Oh, but they do, in a way. They go in for mediums and spiritualists, that kind of thing.
Oh, Peter, does he go with them to these seances?
Oh, no. Ask him to show you the girl's photograph. He carries it with him.
He goes around showing pictures of a young girl he never knew. Oh, I had a feeling I was right. He's possessed in some way.
George, what if I'm also possessed, or at least affected?
By a photograph of a child?
Not the beauty of the face. I don't mean that.
Well, Lavinia, obsession is obsession. It's dangerous.
No, I don't mean it in an ugly way. But the whole thing, you see, the attitude of the parents, the way they've made the girl's memory almost a religion. I think that's what Peter came to tell me yesterday.
Not to ask you to marry him again?
No. Believe it or not, George, I think Peter has found something as important to him as I was. Peter, I wish you would come inside with me. Mrs. Jex has made me feel so very close to your dear Maud Evelyn.
Mrs. Diedrich, I feel very close to her without having to... Well, it's hard for me to say.
Well, do you have some superstitious feelings about a psychic?
Oh, no, not at all.
You don't believe in them bringing word from the other side? Mr. Diedrich wasn't able to accompany me today, so I've asked you to come with me. Now, will you? They'll open the door in a minute. I'm Mrs. Diedrich. I have an appointment with Mrs. Jex. May we come in? Oh, do it for me, Peter. Maud Evelyn's mother. There's nothing to be afraid of. You'll see. In this house, there is no death. Life continues always. Thank you. Thank you. You needn't show me the way. I've been here many times before. Come, follow me, Peter. Now, there is where she is. That's Mrs. Jex. She's sitting behind that long table, leaning back in her chair.
Is she alive?
Very much so. She's waiting for us. She's in a trance. Here. You take that chair, and I'll sit in this one. Now, the first thing we do is to light these 3 candles on the table.
I have a match.
Go ahead. Light all 3. That's right. Mrs. Jex, this is me, Mrs. Diedrich. I brought with me today... my husband could not be here, so I've asked this wonderful young man you have heard us speak to about. He's the one who cares so much for Maud Evelyn. He's sitting beside me now.
It would appear that Peter Harkness is falling under some spell which is obliterating all but fantasies from his mind. Would that he could but remember those words of Edgar Allan Poe. All that we see or seem is but a dream within a dream. I shall return shortly with Act 2. Had anyone said to Peter Harkness 6 months ago, one day you will be stepping into the parlor of a psychic to please the mother of a little girl you have never met who died when she was in her early teens, he might have said, "But why? I want to marry Lavinia Dane. What should I do at a seance?" Let us listen. Perhaps we may understand what Peter Harkness cannot.
Mrs. Jex, I am Mrs. Diedrich. I brought with me a young friend who also wishes to communicate with Maud Evelyn.
Let the quietness and twilight fall around you, Mrs. Diedrich.
Do you have any word from my daughter today?
She has much to say to you and to the young man.
Mrs. Diedrich, is this medium a woman? She sounds like a man.
It is her guide talking through her.
Her guide?
Sir Walter Scott. He communicates from the other side.
I sense disturbances of the soul.
Oh, no, not at all. I was just explaining. Please, go on.
This unfamiliar spirit seated beside you, Mrs. Diedrich. I read his aura. The physical, the mental, and spiritual auras. I sense they all go to make up an entity whose name is Peter Harkness.
That's fantastic. I've never told Mrs. Jacks a word, not a word. She didn't even know you were coming.
I assure you this Peter Harkness is a true friend, a like spirit, and can be trusted completely.
Sir Walter, do you have any message for me from Maud Evelyn? Has she been taking care of herself, not getting into any drafts?
Maud Evelyn is very happy. She asked me to say to you, she will have something of importance to reveal when you come for your next sitting.
Something of importance? Oh, couldn't you ask her to give me a clue now, please?
It has to do with Peter Harkness.
I knew it. I felt it all along. For weeks now, I've been sensing her presence very strongly.
I have only this request from your daughter, Mrs. Diedrich. And that is to be sure to bring Peter with you at the next sitting.
Oh, yes, I will come. I'll be here. Tell her that.
That is good. We shall try for the transmutation of your mind, Peter, to contact the invisible world around you.
Lavinia, I've so much to tell you, I hardly know where to begin. I seem to be going in all directions at once.
That's why you always come here, isn't it?
To Kensington Gardens.
Right here, in front of the statue of Peter Pan.
I've never thought why. It seemed a natural thing to do, to meet you here. Always has been.
Some people might say you're identifying with Peter Pan, the boy who didn't wish to grow up.
What are you talking about?
Oh, never mind. Another time I'll go into it. I'm glad to see you, Peter. You look well and prosperous. And a little fat. You must be eating well.
Well, they've adopted me. The Diedrichs. Mrs. Diedrich is an excellent cook.
It shows.
They are the simplest, kindest, yet most original and unusual people.
Well, if they've taken a liking to you, that speaks well for them. Do you have friends in common? Whom do they know here?
No one but me. They keep to themselves, but... well, they are extraordinary people. They have certain beliefs which may seem strange to others.
Such as what, Peter?
We sensible people are not supposed to believe in the existence of what we cannot explain, yes? Am I right?
I suppose so.
In fact, before I went to Switzerland and Italy with the Diedrichs, I couldn't abide anything I could not understand. I disliked the mysterious. You see, what I'm getting at, Lavinia, is that in the past few weeks, Mrs. Diedrich has been taking me to her spiritualist, a Mrs. Jacks.
Oh, I thought you didn't believe in that sort of thing.
I didn't. But this lady spiritualist is incredible. Her guide, who speaks through her from the other world, is Sir Walter Scott.
Sir Walter Scott, the Scottish author? Oh, no.
Yes, and he carries messages to us from Maud Evelyn. So, well, the three of us have become quite close. Do you understand?
Frankly, not a word, but I'll certainly listen to you.
Mrs. Diedrich, myself, and Maud Evelyn, well, we share at least an hour, sometimes more each day.
Each day? Oh, you spend quite a lot of time with this spiritualist.
Yes, a lot, but not enough. I'm training myself to become a better instrument, and then I won't need any guides or mediums. Maud Evelyn will come to me herself, directly. I have such very strong feelings for her.
For a child who died many years ago?
She's not a child. Believe me, Lavinia. Maud Evelyn is no child.
George, do you know what Peter has now made himself believe?
About the deceased daughter of the Diedrichs.
He thinks he knew her when she was alive.
But that's not possible. You know that.
And he speaks of her as if she wasn't a child, but she was quite grown up.
Well, I don't know. Her imagination leaves off and madness begins.
Well, he tells me stories, happenings they shared, conversations he had with this girl, what she used to say, what they did together, places they went. She's more real to him than reality itself. His mind is full of Maud Evelyn.
Lavinia, do you think Peter has gone mad?
No, I don't. I can't. It's all too beautiful.
Lavinia, don't tell me you're becoming infected with this preposterous theory.
It is a theory, George, but not really so preposterous.
How can you talk like that? If he has caught this contagion from the Diedrichs, I hope you're not going to catch it from him.
I don't know if I should tell you this, George. Peter said to me yesterday he was in love with Maud Evelyn.
Lavinia, do you honestly feel that he is entirely sane?
When he tells it, and you see his eyes so filled with love, it takes your breath away. It's that beautiful.
It's pathetic. A young man of 25 talking about his love for a 15-year-old who's dead, who he's never met. All of a sudden, she's not 15, she's 16, 17. How can he be rational? How can her parents be?
But don't you see, if Maud Evelyn was older when she died, then her mother and father have more of her to remember.
So they fabricated that as well.
No, they believe it. As I would if I had to. You see, this way, the girl had more of a lifetime. Oh, yes, I know they invented it, a whole experience for her to talk about and share. Maud Evelyn growing up, being older, meeting Peter, their friendship.
For Peter to be enmeshed in all this because he's weak or poetic or whatever, well, that scares me.
Well, they need Peter, and they want him for their daughter.
I wanted you and Peter to be married once. Lord, how long ago that seems. I wanted that, Lavinia. Now this nightmare. And you're encouraging him in it.
I told him I believed him. In all the years I've known Peter, even in those days when he was proposing marriage, even then, I have never seen his whole being light up with such devotion as it does when he speaks of her. Oh, it's all very well for you to talk of being sane and sensible and rational, but to see such happiness in someone in this very ordinary and grey world, well, I'm glad to be a part of it. I don't deny it. I am glad, George.
George, you all right? Your eyes will get accustomed to the dark. I really appreciate your coming with me at the last minute like this.
No, not at all. Lucky I ran into you on Westbourne Terrace. Well, how often do you and Mrs. Diedrich visit this Swami?
Oh, she's no Swami. Her name is Mrs. Jex. She's a medium of the first order. Mrs. Diedrich will be very disappointed. She hates to miss a single sitting, but, well, Mr. Diedrich is really quite ill, and she couldn't leave him. I'm glad I didn't have to come alone, really.
Well, this is the first time I've been to a psychic. Does your Mrs. Jex do table rappings or tea leaf readings or what?
George, don't be such a cynic. She's a medium. Through her, we get news from the other side, brought to us by Sir Walter Scott.
Come now, Peter, you're having me on.
Now, we must remain quiet. I light these 3 candles, and the seance will begin. Mrs. Jex,
Would you ask Sir Walter to come to us, please? Mrs. Diedrich could not accompany me, so I have asked an old friend to share with me this journey into the infinite.
Do I say anything, Peter?
No. I am ready for the transmutation of the mind to contact the invisible world around me.
Peter Harkness, you are standing at a golden gate that will open your mind to a larger, greater field of consciousness.
Yes, I am. That woman's not saying those words, Peter. Her lips aren't even moving. It's a trick. Shh, George, please.
Limits there are none. As you climb the hilltop, when you reach the summit of your hill, you will find your dreams guarding the topmost peak.
Oh, yes. Yes, Sir Walter. I shall.
That's not Sir Walter Scott. George, please, I beg of you.
The sun will set. The quietness and twilight will fall around you and your own. Your beloved Maud Evelyn will speak.
It's a fake, Peter. Look at this wire in my hand. I've pulled it out. There's someone in another room speaking into a microphone. It's a farce.
I'll thank you not to walk along with me, George. I have nothing to say to you.
Oh, Peter, are you angry with me because I unmasked the terrible fraud?
You had no business interrupting the seance. You were a guest in that house.
You saw the wire in my hand and the voice suddenly stopped. And what do you think that was?
Well, yes, of course the guy had stopped with your behavior.
Oh, it's too ridiculous, Peter. Now, which way are you going? That's not the street to your house.
To Westbourne Terrace. That's where I'm living now.
With the Diedrichs?
That's right. With them. What will I say about your shameful behavior? Supposing Mrs. Jex calls her or writes her a note.
She won't say anything. She'll be afraid to. It would ruin her business. London is full of charlatans who prey on people's loneliness.
Oh, that this should happen today of all days. I feel ill.
Oh, Peter, calm down. It's not the end of the world.
I wish it were.
What did you mean? Today of all days.
Today is the anniversary of my blessed engagement.
Oh, I hadn't realized. You mean to my sister, Lavinia?
What are you talking about? I mean my true engagement to Maud Evelyn.
We talked about stress, emotional fatigue, which can cause a breakdown in the human psyche as surely as if it were a rubber band stretched beyond its tolerance. That's one possible explanation. Yet, who is to say that an imaginary world is not a greater refuge than the world we know? Henry James has created three people, Peter and Mr. and Mrs. Diedrich, for whom fantasy is the only reality. I shall return shortly with Act 3. It's a treacherous high-wire act, balancing on that fine thread that joins the finite to the infinite. And George is at the perilous midway point in his attempt to rescue Peter from falling to where no net can catch him.
Did you say, Peter, that today is the anniversary of your engagement to Maud Evelyn?
That's what I said, George. It was inevitable. From the very first moment when I met Mr. and Mrs. Diedrich, when I sat with them to plan their trip, they recognized me as the right person.
You were the right person?
Yes, to become their son-in-law. They wanted her so much to have experienced, well, everything. Did I ever show you her picture? She has a child's face.
So Maud Evelyn became engaged to you?
Why don't you come with me now, George, to Westbourne Terrace?
No, I'd be intruding.
Yes, there's a whole suite they prepared for our marriage, and they've kept it just the way it was then. All our wedding presents are there. I'd love you to see them.
But what would Mr. and Mrs. Diedrich say?
We have 2 rooms full of wonderful furniture and bric-a-brac.
You know how important those things can be. I had quite a hand in selecting them. I can remember every single thing dearest Maud Evelyn said about how I arranged everything. No one else could possibly have made our little house so beautiful. She said that.
Well, Peter, not today. Forgive me. I'll come some other time.
I thought you said George would be meeting us here, Peter. We've been sitting here for 10 minutes. Do you think you'll come? Oh, Peter, will you forget those pigeons for a moment?
Look how smooth the bronze rabbits are worn at the bottom of the statue. All the children love Peter Pan so much they climb all over him. Lavinia.
You don't have to say it, Peter.
You know?
I can see you're wearing a black armband. You don't have to tell me anymore. I understand.
Hello, Lavinia, Peter. Oh, there was such a traffic jam at Marble Arch. I thought my cab would never get through.
Oh, I've only been here a few minutes, George.
It's been too long since the three of us were together. I'm afraid I have something infinitely sad to tell you both.
I see that. I hope you've lost no one that I know, Peter.
He has lost a wife.
Your wife? I didn't know you had a wife.
The more we live in the past, the more times we find in it.
I live in the past, too, Peter.
But I hope, sister dear, not with the result of making such extraordinary discoveries.
You see, her parents wanted it for her, wanted it so much. So, well, it worked out. We married. Maud Evelyn did have all her young happiness.
You married?
The marriage did take place.
Ah, so now you're a widower. And the black armband is a sign.
I shall wear it always.
But when she died, wasn't that years ago? Peter, isn't it a little late to have started to wear black?
I had to wait until all the facts of my marriage gave me the right. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must go. They're waiting for me. They become quite anxious if they don't know where I am.
It's almost beyond me, all this. I thought he was never going to marry anyone else but you, Lavinia.
He won't. Not ever. He'll still be faithful.
To you?
To Maud Evelyn.
Oh, it's a sickness.
If it is, it's a beautiful one.
I wish I could make you understand. A man cannot go on from day to day with one foot in this world and one foot in another.
It can't be stopped. That's the way he is.
Yes, it can. I want to remove Peter from this whole environment. Westbourne Terrace, the Diedrichs. Take him somewhere to give him time to think things over, to realize what a wasteland he's making of his life.
Take him by force.
If need be, yes. Now, you remember Dr. Medwin? Frank Medwin, who was at Oxford with Peter and me. Now, I'm going to put this whole strange case before him and ask him to help.
George, you're making a mistake. Peter will never be parted from his dream world.
I can't begin to tell you how delighted I am you both have come to visit me here in Westbourne Terrace. Now, Mr. and Mrs. Diedrich occupy the entire top floor. They're out at the moment, so we'll have the whole place to ourselves, and, well, I can show you the wedding suite as we've kept it all these years.
All these years? And how long have you known the Diedrichs? Since last spring, no?
George, don't keep pinning him down. You go ahead and show us everything, Peter. We want to share it with you.
Wait till you see. Oh, it's a treasure house. I furnished a lot of it myself. I felt nothing was too good for her. It's these two rooms, the wedding suite. There they are.
Oh, Peter, it's lovely, charming, tasteful and elegant.
A French provincial sitting room and bedroom.
Ah, yes, you've hit it on the head, George. That's a Louis XVI chaise longue and a little 18th century fruitwood secretary for her to write her letters on.
Oh, I can't take my eyes off the armoire, Peter.
Certainly 17th century. I found it in the flea market.
Peter, you've done an excellent job of decorating.
It was for her. It was for us.
Oh, I like that old cotton paneling on the walls.
Recognize the Tree of Life design? We used to stand under it, Maud Evelyn and I, before we were married, and imagine each branch would be another child.
And that coffee service on the small table near the bed.
Yes, completely en pied. George, why are you moving behind me like that? Don't keep getting behind me, George.
Well, there's so much to see.
Do you like this Victorian love seat? I come down here by myself every day and sit there alone and think of her. Oh, and there's my pride and joy. Our bed with lace canopy. It's never been slept in. George, what are you doing? Will you let go of my arm? You're twisting it.
George, do be careful. I can't bear this.
Lavinia, open the bottle quick and put some chloroform on the handkerchief.
George, Lavinia, please. Where am I? Look, I'm asking you nicely. Why am I on this train with you? No luggage. Where are we going?
All right. Do you remember Frank Medwin?
Yes, of course. He was at school with us, wasn't he? Became a doctor.
Frank has a rest home in Scotland, and he thought it might be advisable for you to go there for a short period of time.
Oh, he did he? Well, what did you tell him? That I was mad? I mean, what right have you to pass judgment on someone and then practically kidnap them in the bargain?
The right of an old friend who couldn't stand by and do nothing and see you waste your life in an imaginary world run by the Diedrichs.
Well, now, wait a minute. They are not running my life. They opened up doors through which I might never have walked if I hadn't met them. Of course, you wouldn't understand that.
Lavinia and I are very concerned about you. Now, you just relax. We'll have a good time up at Frank's place. I understand it's beautiful.
I have no intention of leaving the Diedrichs. They need me. Every day. And the moment this train stops, I'm heading back to London. I can't understand whatever made you believe I would go along with this.
I think you need a rest, Peter. Time to take stock. Get away from Westbourne Terrace.
Well, you've got another thing coming. I thought you were my best friend. I see I was wrong. You are my worst enemy.
George, admit it. It was wrong of you. It was wrong of me, too. Peter may not take it kindly, you barging into his house.
Well, I've been trying for a month to see Peter, apologize and make amends. It was your idea for me to just show up at the front door. Oh, ring the bell again, will you?
I know him and how suspicious he is. He's probably peeking out of an upstairs window and decided not to open the door.
Well, he'll open it for you, won't he? Where are the Diedrichs?
Don't you know? That's why he's sworn never to see you again.
Well, what have I to do with them?
Well, 5 weeks ago, when Peter got back from the train ride, both of them, the Diedrichs, had become ill and were taken to the hospital. In 24 hours, they were dead.
Well, I had no idea. Why didn't you tell me before?
He blames himself. He wasn't here. He thinks they became uneasy and ill because he disappeared. It's taken me weeks to calm him down.
And you still don't think he needs medical attention?
No, I don't. He's happy in this house.
Oh, this museum.
To him, it's a shrine, a temple. I'll ring once more.
Yes?
May we come in and talk to you, Peter?
Who are you? Maud Evelyn. I've been waiting for you. Where have you been?
Peter?
Maud Evelyn? Send that man away. I don't wish to see anyone
Peter, it's me, George. Don't stand out on the stoop, Maud Evelyn, dearest. Come in.
Goodbye, George.
How are you, Lavinia?
Very well. And you, George?
Much the same. I'm worried about you now that you've moved into his house.
I'm perfectly fine.
You've been happy with Peter this last month?
Oh, yes.
How is he?
Very well. He's going into the antique business. I persuaded him to sell some of those antiques. He has quite a flair for that.
Does he know you're meeting me today?
I owe you an apology for what he said that day, George. Remember? Send that man away.
Well, he didn't know who I was.
But he was in such a state.
I noticed that, Maud Evelyn.
Anyway, no, I didn't tell him we were meeting here in the gardens.
Why do you suppose he used to come to this very spot time and again to feed the pigeons?
He still does sometimes. We sit here at the feet of Peter Pan.
But why?
He's never told me.
And you're happy, are you, Lavinia?
The happiest I've ever been.
He still calls you Maud Evelyn?
Yes.
Actually believes you are?
Yes.
Oh, my Lord in heaven. How long can you go on playing this dreadful game? Maud Evelyn, a girl who died in her teens years ago.
Remember, he said he would never marry anyone else but me. Well, I've made that possible.
You're married to him?
Yes. We're married now.
Oh, what about the names? Didn't you have to give your right name to the registrar?
Peter thought it was a good joke, that's all.
And you think it's a joke? Acting out the part of someone else?
Oh, but I'm not acting. I've only borrowed a name to make a man happy. What do you think would have happened to Peter if that world of his imagination had come crashing to his feet? Do you remember reading your Peter Pan, George? I didn't want to end up like Wendy, who saw Peter less and less clearly as time went on. I could not live in separate worlds and leave him all alone in Never Never Land.
I think I misled you at the start of today's Mystery Theater. I warned of breakdowns and tragedies as a result of stress. I'll amend that now and say this was rather a tale of the virtues of imagination, which in itself can create beauty, justice, and happiness. And isn't that everything anyone could ask for in this world? I shall return shortly. Before I go, let me take a leaf from the author's book. It is imagination's divine attribute that when the real world is shut out, it can create a world for itself. Magically, imagination can conjure up glorious shapes and forms and brighten the gloom of a dungeon. I believe that. Our cast included Paul Hecht, Carol Teitel, and Lloyd Batista. The entire production was under the direction of Hyman Brown. This is E.G. Marshall inviting you to return to our Mystery Theater for another adventure in the macabre. Until next time, pleasant dreams.
Theater presents Welcome. I'm Tammy Grimes. Have you ever stopped abruptly, partway through a piece of work, and wondered why you were doing it? Have you ever looked at a friend or loved one and thought, who is that? Have you ever looked in a mirror and seen a stranger? If you have done any of these things, or all of them, and probably you have at least once, then you may respond with sympathy and perhaps a touch of horror to the story we bring you now.
He's a spoiled, rotten brat, your brother.
Jessie, I don't think we should talk about him.
I've known the two of you since you were born. Who's got a better right?
Even so.
It's all very well to love your children, but it's got to be tough love. You ever hear of that?
Tough love? No, I don't believe I have.
It's what you use on people who indulge themselves. You love them, but you don't go soft on them.
Our mystery drama, Matching Chairs, was written especially for the Mystery Theater by Elspeth Eric and stars Christopher Tabori and Paul Hecht. I'll be back shortly with Act One.
Master Mechanic tools sold exclusively by True Value hardware stores are an unbeatable combination of quality and value. Hi, Pat Summerall to say you get both with the Master Mechanic 45-piece tool set, now just $27.49. It's versatile, with both 1/4 and 3/8-inch drive sockets, reversible ratchet and speeder disc. Plus, it includes a hacksaw with 10 assorted blades, sturdy toolbox, and it's backed by the Master Mechanic promise of satisfaction or a free replacement. Get it now at participating True Value hardware stores and home centers.
Lots of friends are dropping by, summer fun's in store. With picnic time and camping time, it's country time for sure. Before you all get thirsty, here's a tip that should be made. Get a drink that tastes like good old-fashioned lemonade. Country time, country time.
Get down to your store for plenty of Country Time lemonade-flavored drinks. Look for the Country Time coupon in this Sunday's paper.
Tastes like good old-fashioned lemonade.
Announcing the opening of a new eyeglass factory in Farmington Hills. The Eyeglass Factory, where you have a selection of almost 2,000 different eyeglass frames in stock with savings of 30 to 50% below what you normally pay at optometric centers. In addition to those savings, extra discounts for senior citizens, eye examinations at only $18, a complete repair service department, and the acceptance of all major vision insurance plans. In addition, if you're looking for regular or soft contact lenses, they have those too at comparable savings. The Eyeglass Factory of Oak Park is on Coolidge, just south of 9 Mile Road. Phone 542-2200. The Eyeglass Factory of Redford on Plymouth Road, halfway between Beach Daly and Inkster. Phone 937-1340. And now the new Eyeglass Factory at 28851 Orchard Lake Road between 12 and 13 Mile Roads. Call 553-3820. Now, 3 places to save at the Eyeglass Factory.
This is the story of 2 brothers, Carrie and Troy. 2 siblings. You've heard of sibling rivalry, I suppose. That inevitable competition between children to stand first in the affections of a parent? Well, what happens if this fierce competition is stifled, forbidden, branded as sin? Listen now to the story that follows. A story called Matching Chairs. Perhaps you'll find out.
I think back and wonder how it all happened. I mean, how did it happen the way it did instead of some other way? I mean, what if I had been born a year after my brother instead of a year before? Oh, well, that's ridiculous. I know that, because then he would have been Carrie and I would have been Troy instead of the other way around. Or something like that. Well, for the present, I can only go back a few weeks to the day I came home from the office and the housekeeper told me my mother, our mother, Troy's and mine, wanted to see me in her room. It's Carrie, Mother.
Oh, Carrie, come in.
Jessie said you wanted to see me.
Yes, I do, dear, I do. Close the door.
What's up, Mother?
Sit down, Carrie.
Trouble?
Sit down and I'll tell you.
What is it this time?
It's the little one.
Oh, it always is.
He's been naughty again.
What did he do?
Forged my name to a check.
Oh, boy.
Did it so clumsily, too. The bank caught it right away and phoned me.
What do you want me to do?
Talk to him.
What should I say?
He feels awful. Tell him it's all right.
Oh, Mother, he always feels awful. Every single time he feels awful.
Well, every single time you're able to talk him out of it. Now, darling, remember he's your brother and he's younger than you are.
Only a year? 1 year?
Well, still, he's younger. And you've always looked out for him. He expects it of you. When you were little and the two of you played together, you kept him from smashing his toys. And if he did smash one, you always fixed it for him. And wiped his eyes and made him happy again. Oh, you were so sweet together. Your father and I never had any fear of leaving the two of you alone. We always knew you'd be all right.
Take care of the little one.
Hmm?
That's what you used to say, Mother, when you went out for the evening. Take care of the little one, Carrie.
And you always did, you see? Oh, it was easy for you, Carrie. You were always so level-headed, so responsible. Troy was flighty and, yes, undependable, I admit it. But charming and handsome and very sweet when he wanted to be. You know that's true, Carrie. He could wrap you around his finger when he had a mind to.
What do you want me to say to him, Mother?
Well, just tell him he's been a bad boy.
Yes, but he must know that.
And he must never do it again.
That's all.
Well, that should be enough, don't you think? Of course, you'll put it in such a way that his feelings won't be hurt. He won't feel too guilty.
How guilty do you think he should feel?
Well, he did do a naughty thing. But he knows that, and he's already told me he's sorry.
Oh? And what did you tell him?
I said as long as you're sorry, and as long as you promise not to do it again.
But that's what you want me to tell him.
No, I want you to tell him much more. I want you to tell him not to brood about it, and that it's all right.
I gave up and left the room, started downstairs. It was the same old story. Take care of the little one. Look after the little one. Don't let him get hurt. Don't let him be unhappy. Make him stop crying. Take him outside and play catch with him. Let him win. It always cheers him up if he wins. At the bottom of the stairs stood Jessie, our elderly housekeeper, her neat gray uniform matching her neat gray hair.
You going in there?
Yes, Jessie, I thought I would. My brother's in there.
Oh, he's in there.
Well...
But I wouldn't go in just now. He's not alone.
Oh. Anybody I know?
Some young thing, some blonde. I think her name is Maida.
Oh, I never heard him mention anybody named Maida.
Well, that's what I heard him call her just now. I took him a fresh bottle of brandy, which he asked for.
Yes, all right, Jessie. Well, I'll wait.
The other bottle was half full.
Okay, Jessie.
It's not like he pays for it, the brandy. You do.
No, in point of fact, my mother does.
You work for your mother.
I manage her affairs.
Well, that's more than he does. He don't do anything.
Now, Jessie...
Never has done anything except live off the fat of the land.
All right, now.
Spoiled, rotten brat.
I don't think we should discuss this, Jessie.
I've known the two of you since you were born. Who's got a better right?
Even so.
It's all very well to love your children. I'm all in favor of that. But it's got to be tough love. You ever hear of that?
Tough love? No, I don't believe I have.
It's what they use on people who indulge themselves.
Oh?
You love them, but you don't go soft on them. Well, I've said enough, I guess.
Yes. Yes, Jessie, I think you have. Jessie had worked for the family for better than 30 years. She'd helped raise Troy and myself. She'd run the house for my mother. She was a good, gray presence in the house and felt free to voice her opinion on anything at all. But this was different. She didn't know, couldn't know, that I had lived all my life with the high injunction, take care of the little one. I moved closer to the living room door till I could hear voices from the inside.
What do you want from me, Maida?
Well, I don't want anything, Troy.
Oh, yes, you do. Yes, you do.
Well, only for you to love me, that's all.
That's all? You say it like you can turn on love like a water faucet.
But you used to love me.
When was that?
Well, you said you did.
When did I say that?
Well, lots of times. You said it lots of times.
I never said it once, not once.
Well, you acted like you loved me. You made me think you did.
Well, now, can I help what you think? Can I help the crazy ideas that you get?
I don't think they're crazy.
You know what's wrong with you, Maida? You're a full-fledged neurotic. You think because you want something, you've got it. Well, wake up, my dear, because it's a far trip from wanting to getting. Huh? You catch my meaning? Have I penetrated that very small brain of yours? Has an idea finally seeped in, huh? Has it?
I started to move away from the door. Troy had girls, I knew that, and he didn't always treat them well, but this was the first time I'd overheard such violence. But before I could escape, the door burst open and the girl rushed past me. I doubt she even saw me, and out the front door. After a minute or two, I went into the living room. Troy was opening the fresh bottle of brandy.
Hi.
How are you, Troy?
Not too good. Sit down. I'll pour you brandy as soon as I get this thing open. There's a clean glass on that little table between the chairs. Maida didn't want any.
Okay.
And while you're there, you might touch a match to the fire, huh?
All right. Mother asked me to talk to you.
About the check?
Yes, that's right.
Oh. I don't know why I did that, Carrie. Here, hold out your glass.
Okay. Just a drop or two.
I asked Mother to buy me a new car. She wouldn't.
And?
Well, I got mad.
Mm-hmm.
That's all. I just got sore at her, and I did it.
Yes, but Mother says you didn't do it very well. It was a very clumsy forgery, she said.
Yeah, I guess it was. I guess I was too angry to do it decently. I just went ahead and I did it. No special reason. I just did it.
She says you're upset about it.
Well, wouldn't you be? Oh, never mind. Don't answer that. You wouldn't have done it in the first place.
Probably not.
It's only me that it happens to.
You think you're the only one who gets angry?
Well, nobody gets as angry as I do.
I don't know about that.
Want me to strike out and hit back?
I imagine other people do.
Maybe, huh? I doubt it, but maybe. It's a nice fire, isn't it?
Very nice. Good brandy, too.
Yeah. Bill Wadsworth's wife left him. Did you know that?
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah. It's funny. Bill and I were sitting right here in front of the fire. He was sitting where you are, in that chair. I was sitting here.
Yes, everybody gravitates to these two chairs. They look sort of companionable, facing each other.
Bill thought I was the man his wife left him for. Can you imagine? I didn't even like his wife. More brandy?
No, thanks.
Well, I think I will. Dan Mercer went broke. Did you know that?
Yes, I heard something about it.
I wonder how he's taking it.
I haven't seen him.
I played golf with him about a month ago. Came back here with me, had a brandy, just like you and I are doing. I can see him sitting in that chair the way you are now. Of course, I didn't know then his business was in bad shape, or I wouldn't have said what I did.
Well, what did you say?
I thought he cheated on his golf score. I still think he has.
Wasn't at the door?
Oh, Jesse will get it. You know Maida Bartholomew?
No, I don't. Who is she?
It's a girl I know. She was just here.
Oh, yeah, there was a girl past me in the hall. She looked like she'd been crying.
I made her cry. She thinks she's in love with me, and I ought to be in love with her.
Well, nobody can control these things. Yes, who is it?
Mr. Troy, the police are here. Somebody got run over in front of the house. They want to bring her inside. I think it's the girl who was just here.
Maida?
Ran right in front of a car, they say.
Oh, it's happened again. I knew it would. I knew it. It happens every single time. And now it's happened again.
Troy was pale and shaking. I went out and told the police, of course, they could bring the girl into the house, and I stayed with him while they called for an ambulance. I couldn't face my brother. Couldn't deal with him. That would have to wait.
There are those times when someone we know well suddenly shows us a face that we have never seen before. That person becomes an unknown creature, foreign, remote, inaccessible, beyond our reach. Much as we might like to help, we are immobilized, and we are mute. I'll be back shortly with Act 2.
I'm at 25 to give 30 now. 5.
Bavaria on the Water auction sale. Millions of dollars worth of brand new 1- and 2-bedroom condominiums will be individually auctioned Sunday, July 18th. Don't miss this great chance to bid on a new condominium with your choice of 7 floor plans, covered parking, central air, carpeting, and more. Special 11% bank financing available with only 5% down, as low as $2,750. Models open every day, including weekends from noon till 7 p.m. Located north of the I-75 Dixie Highway Waterford exit. Enjoy the lake, clubhouse, pool, tennis courts, fishing, and lots more. Come on out, take a look, and register. Just north of the I-75 Dixie Highway Waterford exit. For information, call 625-6233. Here's
Bavaria
your
on the
chance
Water,
to
an
save
equal housing
thousands of dollars
opportunity
on a
presented
new
by Abby
condominium at the
Lawson
bank-approved
Incorporated.
Bavaria
Call
on the Water auction sale July 18th. Call now, 625-6233.
About $90 on the band there. I'm at 25 to give 30 now. 5. Another food.
Why do 100,000-mile flyers choose United?
If I can make all my connections on one airline, I don't have to run all over the airport. With United, I'm a businessman, not a marathon man.
To Boston, Denver, to Philadelphia.
I'm in business to make money, not waste it. And United's got some good deals.
Seattle, Portland, Pittsburgh, too. We got this flag United for you. Where's your wings? Fly away.
East or west, United flies wherever business takes you. We've got convenient schedules and connections to over 65 business centers throughout the country. Chances are we're the only airline you'll need.
To Los Angeles, San Francisco, New York, Washington, Chicago. Wherever you want to fly. People who fly for a living by United's friendly skies.
Fly United nonstop to Denver for as low as $149.50 each way with round-trip purchase. Seats are limited and some restrictions apply. Call United or your travel agent today.
The two brothers, Troy and Carrie, are only a year apart in age. Yet so dissimilar are they in temperament, one might think they belong to separate families. As our story unfolds, it will be our purpose to determine just how different they are, the one from the other. Listen now to the second act of Matching Chairs.
The girl wasn't dead, thank the Lord. But she'd been badly hurt, and they took her off to the hospital. I avoided my brother for a few days, but there came a time when I couldn't put off confronting him any longer. I was sitting in front of the fire, in one of the two big wing chairs, a small brandy in my hand, fire blazing in the fireplace, when Troy came in.
Oh. Hello there.
Hello, Troy.
Having a brandy. I think I'll join you. I've just come from the hospital. I talked to the doctors.
Oh, yes? What do they say about Maida?
She'll live. But there's a good chance she may be crippled. Maybe for life.
I'm sorry. I know how you must feel.
Mind if I join you by the fire?
Oh, there's your chair.
I may ask Maida to marry me.
You what?
I may ask Maida to marry me. Does that surprise you?
Well, yes.
I mean, when she gets out of the hospital, of course. Or maybe we could get married while she's still there. I mean, have the ceremony by her bedside. They could do that, I think.
Well, why on earth do you want to marry the girl?
It's the least I can do.
Well, how'd you figure that?
It's my fault.
What's your fault?
That she's lying in the hospital. That she may be a cripple for the rest of her life.
Troy, I think you've gone clean out of your mind. The girl ran in front of a car. I mean, there were witnesses.
No, but you don't know what happened before that.
I don't care what happened before that.
But it's the key to the whole thing. Don't you see?
No, I don't. I most certainly do not see.
we were sitting in front of the fireplace. Nada and I. Just the way you and I are sitting now. And I started to yell at her.
So what?
I said terrible things. Awful, cutting things. Things I knew would hurt her.
And what?
I meant to hurt her. I wanted to hurt her.
You lost your temper, that's all.
No. It was more than that. It was just like the time with Bill Wadsworth. He was sitting in that chair, right there, when he said I'd stolen his wife away from him.
Well, you didn't even like his wife, you told me.
Maybe I did like her.
Well, don't you know?
Maybe I thought it'd be fun to see if I could get her away from Bill. I could have thought that.
Yes, but you didn't do it. She left him for somebody she met in New York, some stockbroker.
Well, that's why I got so angry when he said I'd done it. But why did I get so angry?
Well, it is kind of insulting.
But I didn't have to get as angry as I did. I could have told him he was nuts and let it go at that.
Yes, you could have.
Yeah, but I didn't. I called him all kinds of names, and I threw him out of the house. And when he got home, there was this note from his wife saying she was going to New York, and she did. And she's still there, and she's filing for divorce.
Yes, well, at least he knows it wasn't you she left him for.
Still, if I hadn't yelled at him... Look, and then there's Dan Mercer. When I thought I caught him cheating on his golf score, now, I was really sorry about that, because, well, I could have been wrong. Maybe he didn't cheat. Maybe he just counted wrong. I don't know. All I know is he went broke a month later.
Yes, but what's that got to do with you?
I yelled at him. Don't you see? I was really furious, Carrie, and I yelled at him. He was sitting across from me where you're sitting, and I leaned across this little table between us with the brandy on it, and I screamed into his face, right into his face.
And you think that's why he went broke?
It's happened too many times. And now it's Maida.
Oh, Troy, you mean to sit there and tell me that every time you lose your temper with somebody...
Something awful happens to that person.
Oh, that's ridiculous.
There have been others, Carrie. People I haven't told you about.
It's ridiculous. It's absurd. It's stupid. I mean, you think you have some magic power over people, that you can influence their lives, control what happens to them?
Well, my temper can. My anger... It puts a sort of blight on them, a curse or something.
Boy, it's just not so.
It's happened too many times.
Now, listen to me. I mean, it could be anything. It doesn't have to be you. It could be this chair I'm sitting in. I mean, and the way you tell it, all those people were sitting in this chair. I mean, why couldn't it be the chair and not you at all?
You think it could?
Now, listen, Troy, I don't know about these things, but it's just as reasonable as your temper, your anger.
We have to get rid of the chairs.
What? No, I don't know what Mother would say to that.
No, not both of them necessarily. Maybe just the one you're sitting in. The other one can stay. Ask her, Carrie. Please, ask her.
I remember feeling a bit foolish as I climbed the stairs to my mother's room. What had I got myself into? I'd only said the first thing that came into my head. I had to say something because from the look in my brother's eye, I had an idea he was on the edge of a breakdown. Anyway, I kept on climbing the stairs and hoped I'd know what to say to my mother.
Who is it?
It's Carrie, Mother.
Oh, Carrie, do come in, dear. I'm so glad you're here. I've been wanting to talk to you.
Oh, what about?
About the little one, dear. He's got me worried.
Yes, me too.
Oh, you've noticed.
Noticed what?
How he mopes around the house, never goes out anywhere.
Well, he's been going to the hospital to see that girl. He feels responsible in a way. He's even talking about marrying her.
Marrying her? Well, that's morbid.
Yes. Mother, may I ask you something?
Well, of course, my dear, anything at all.
You know those two chairs? The wing chairs facing each other in front of the fireplace?
Well, of course I know them. They're heirlooms.
Would you consider getting rid of them?
Getting rid of... Whatever for?
Well, it's a little hard to explain.
Do you realize what those chairs mean to me? They belong to my grandmother, to my mother. They both worked on the needlepoint they're covered in, and I finished it. The flowers were done in pettipoint. The wool was dyed specially. I'd rather die than get rid of those 2 chairs.
I'd no idea, Mother. I thought...
No. What's the matter? Don't you like those chairs? The most beautiful chairs in the world? Or is it Troy who's taken a dislike to them? He never paid any attention to them before. Why now?
No, it isn't Troy. It isn't me.
Well, then what is it? Well, never mind what it is. Just put it out of your mind, both of you. Dismiss it. Those 2 precious chairs stay right where they are, facing each other in front of the fireplace, just as they have for years. Why, I'd rather die than get rid of those chairs.
I'd never seen Mother so agitated. If I tried to explain to her the odd obsession that Troy had seized upon, that it might be one of the chairs that brought misfortune to the people on whom he vented his anger, not the anger itself, what would she think? What could she think? That Troy had gone quite mad? That I had? For the truth was, the notion of the malevolent chair had originated with me. Troy was still in the living room when I came back.
Well?
Sorry, Troy. I'm afraid it's no good.
She won't throw the chairs out.
I did my best.
Oh. Did you tell her how important it is?
Well, I didn't really get a chance. The minute I brought up the subject, she got hysterical.
Then you didn't tell her?
She went on and on about her grandmother and her mother and how they'd all worked on the needlepoint and how the yarn was specially dyed to get the right color.
You didn't tell her?
Boy, what could I say?
Well, you could have said that those chairs... No, not those chairs. That one right there. It's responsible for terrible tragedies in the lives of 6 or 7... Oh... I don't know how many people I've been fond of.
Troy, I couldn't tell her that. She wouldn't believe me. We don't even know if it's true.
If it isn't true, then I'm responsible.
Not necessarily.
Yes, necessarily. It's happened too many times.
Coincidence.
Since I was 6 years old. And I hit that kid that lived next door, and he died a month later. Ever since then, whenever I got angry and shouted at somebody... something absolutely awful happened to that person.
It might have happened anyway.
It didn't. Don't you see? It's a curse that settled on me. And it came from that chair. That one there.
Troy, I don't think so.
I really don't know why it should have settled on me. I don't know what I did that was so bad.
You didn't do anything.
You aren't cursed that way. It's just me. You're a good person.
So are you.
I would be. I could be. If it wasn't for that chair.
Troy, I just don't know what to say to you.
Boys? Carrie? Troy?
In here, Mother.
Everything all straightened out?
Well...
Nothing is straightened out. Nothing.
You mean about the chairs? I don't know how either of you could have even considered such a thing. Now, let's not discuss it any further. I'm going to sit right here by the fire, and we're all going to have a nice hot cup of tea.
Don't sit there.
Carrie, tell Jessie we're ready for tea and some little sandwiches.
Mother,
so
don't.
Put a log on the fire, will you?
You terrible woman. You wicked, terrible woman. You selfish, self-centered, awful woman. You don't care what happens to me, or Carrie, or anybody. All you've ever done is think about yourself and your awful chairs and all your other possessions. Yes, like Carrie, like me, like Father. Father was one of your possessions, too. You owned him. He belonged to you till he couldn't stand it anymore, and he died. Well, I didn't kill him. Nobody can say I killed my own father. No. Nobody can say that.
Troy,
no.
cut it out.
Because you did that. You cruel, you stupid woman. You sitting there so smug, so pleased with yourself.
Troy, stop it. Stop it.
She's dead.
Are you all right, Mother?
What? Yeah, she's all right, isn't she?
I don't know.
Why is she just sitting there?
Troy, I don't know. Mother?
Oh, do something, Carrie. Do something.
Shut up, you little idiot. Don't you see I don't know what to do? Do something. Do something, Carrie. I can hear him now. And sitting here, thinking back
remembering the old admonitions that I heard all my life sound monotonously in my head. Take care of the little one, Carrie. Look after the little one. Don't let him be hurt. Don't let him be unhappy. Go on, Carrie. Help him. You're always so good with the little one. Well, this was one time when I couldn't do a blessed thing for the little one.
Do you doubt this story? True, we can't authenticate its details, but its core and kernel are real enough, lying deep in the heart of human nature. There are those who believe, or come to believe, however secretly, in the devastating power of their own anger. So far as we know, such anger was first credited to Zeus, the ancient Greek god who lived on Mount Olympus and discharged thunderbolts as casually as you or I might throw away a gum wrapper. But Zeus was a god. I'll continue shortly with Act 3.
Lots of friends are dropping by, summer fun's in store. With picnic time and camping time, it's country time for sure. Before you all get thirsty, here's a tip that should be made. Get a drink that tastes like good old-fashioned lemonade. Country time, country time.
Get down to your store for plenty of Country Time lemonade-flavored drinks. Look for the Country Time coupon in this Sunday's paper.
Tastes like good old-fashioned lemonade.
I told the guy at the garage I wanted a wheel alignment. He says, you got it. Said I wanted it done right. He says, you got it. Said I wanted it guaranteed. He says, you don't got it. Took my car to Goodyear.
At Goodyear, we'll align your wheels and we'll guarantee the work for 90 days or 4,000 miles. Our limited warranty is good at over 1,300 Goodyear service stores nationwide. Get a wheel alignment now for $19, slightly higher in California. For guaranteed auto service, come up to Goodyear.
I'm lost and lonely, scared and sad, trembling at the thought of making me mad. Love is yours, but at times you're so cold. If life's like this, take me before I grow.
This song about child abuse was written by a man who had served time in a state prison. It tells how he felt growing up as an abused child. Many of the social problems in America today spring directly from child abuse. Yet, with enough knowledge and enough money, child abuse can be prevented. Help us get to the heart of the problem. Write Prevent Child Abuse, Box 2866, Chicago, Illinois, 60690. A message of the Ad Council and the National Committee for Prevention of Child Abuse.
Zeus was a god, the chief of the Olympian gods, father of gods and men. Who was it gave him his power, handed him his thunderbolts? Why, it was man, of course. And is it not possible that when those men conceived their image of a god who could maim or kill with his anger, they were carrying in their souls the image of a very human father who could change the color of the world with his rage?
The fire sputters in the grate. The brandy sends up its piercing fragrance. I lean back my head and stare into space, remembering my mother sitting upright in the other chair, looking straight ahead, even as I do now. Looking without seeing and not speaking a word. Well, she was not dead, as you may have feared, as I feared, as Troy feared most of all. No, she had merely suffered a stroke, a cerebral hemorrhage, an insult to the brain, the doctor said.
Will she be all right, Carrie?
In time.
It was the chair that did it.
It'll take time. She'll be all right.
I told her not to sit in the chair.
We're going to have to get another therapist for her speech.
I mean, you heard me, didn't you? I mean, you heard me tell her not to sit in that chair. Oh, if she'd listened to me.
Jessie wants us to hire a maid.
She could have taken the other chair, the good one.
Yes, it's too much for Jessie running up and down with trays 3 times.
Are you listening to me, Carrie?
Yes, certainly I'm listening.
No, you're not. You keep going on about therapists and Jessie and maids and things.
What is it you want to say, Troy?
Never mind.
No, I mean it. Sorry, I've got so much on my mind, maybe I wasn't listening. Go ahead. What were you saying?
You don't care?
Yes, I do.
I asked Maida to marry me.
You what?
She said she would.
You can't mean that.
She's going to have to be in a wheelchair for quite a while.
But just where do you plan on living, you and this girl, once you're married?
Where? Why, here.
In this house?
Where else is there?
You can't marry a girl you don't even love and bring her here to live.
Well, I don't see why not.
Troy, there's a sick woman upstairs. She's got a physical therapist. She's going to need a speech therapist. Jessie is 68 years old. She's got to have help with the housework.
Well, Maida could help with the housework.
In a wheelchair? How much help do you think she could be?
Well, we'll get a regular maid.
Oh, and who's going to pay for all of that? You? I mean, were you planning on going to work to support a wife and 2 therapists and a maid?
There's plenty of money.
There won't be if you don't start to shape up.
It'd be all right if you get rid of those damn chairs.
Oh, Troy.
You see, that's what's driving me crazy.
You heard what Mother said about the chairs.
Well, you didn't explain to her what they're doing. Anyway, it's just that one there. It's not both of them. It's just the bad one. The one she sat in and Maida sat in and Bill Wadsworth
Boy,
and Danny
you
sat in.
think she'd believe that? That chair has cast a spell over you, whatever you think it's done?
It was your idea.
No. I just said that.
And you didn't mean that?
I don't know. I just said it to get your mind off the idea that it was you yourself that caused all those things.
Carrie, please. Get rid of the chair. Just the bad one.
Well, I can't discuss it with Mother. Well, not now, because she can't speak yet. All right, I'll tell you what. I'll talk to Jessie about it.
Oh, thanks, Carrie. Thanks.
I remember, sitting here, how very tired I felt. More than tired, depleted, drained of my last ounce of energy. Still, I heard the echo of those words. Take care of the little one, Carrie. And I dragged myself out to the kitchen, where Jessie was preparing dinner. She looked tired, too.
You're going to get me some outside help, Mr. Carey?
Yes, Jessie, I will.
What with the live-in nurse? I'm feeding 5 people, not counting myself.
You have my word, Jessie.
I'm too old for this sort of thing.
Jessie. I want to ask you something.
What's that?
What would you think if... Jessie, do you think we could get rid of those chairs?
What chairs?
The chairs, the 2 chairs in front of the fireplace.
You don't mean those 2 wing chairs?
Yes, Jessie, I do.
You're crazy. What can you be thinking of?
Well, Troy has sort of taken a dislike to them.
And you? What about you?
Well, I'm not crazy about them either. They don't bother me as much as they do Troy, but...
They're beautiful, those chairs.
I know, but...
I polish them every single day.
But
nothing. Those chairs are the apple of your mother's eye. She sets such store by those chairs.
I know,
She's not going to be bedridden forever, you know. One of these days, she's going to be up and around and coming downstairs. You want her to have another stroke and die?
No.
Well, that's what you'd be doing. You'd be killing her.
If we got rid of just one of them.
Mr. Carey, they're matching chairs. That's the whole point of them. They're exactly alike. They match.
I know.
Well, then.
All right, Jessie, I'm sorry I made a mistake. We won't get rid of the chairs. Either of them. I was close to the end of my rope. I couldn't grasp the meaning of what I got myself into. I mean, surely it was my own fault that I was
caught up in something so idiotic as the disposal of a couple of harmless, beautiful chairs sitting innocently before the fireplace. Well, I couldn't face my brother. Not yet. So I did the common, ordinary thing men do when they don't know what to do. I went out and got drunk. However, the next day, inevitably, I came home where Troy was waiting for me.
Where you been?
Out.
You look it.
I feel it.
Did you talk to Jessie last night? You said you were going.
Yes, I talked to her.
Well?
No, look, Troy, let's go and have a brandy. I need something to pull myself together, if such a thing is possible.
Did you talk to Jessie about the chairs?
I told you I did.
Well, what did she say?
Sit down, Troy. I'm going to have a brandy.
No, I'm not going to sit in that chair. That's the bad chair.
Sit wherever you like.
Okay, I'll sit in the good one. Well?
You mind if I pour myself a brandy first?
Go ahead.
Thank you.
Oh, come on, Kerry. What did Jessie say about the chairs?
She said it's out of the question to get rid of them.
Yeah, but why is it? I mean, they're just chairs.
She says it would kill our mother.
Oh, Mother doesn't have to know. She doesn't come downstairs. Who's going to tell her?
One of these days, she's going to be able to come downstairs, and you can bet she'll make a beeline for this room, and the first thing she'll see is no chairs.
Well, we can say we've sent them out to be, I don't know, reupholstered or something.
Troy, you're being childish. I mean, the needlepoint on those chairs was made by a grandmother or a mother and herself or something. I mean, I told you all of that.
You didn't try, did you? You didn't even try. If you'd tried, Jessie would have thought of something.
No, she wouldn't.
Well, then why didn't you think of something? And then why don't you think of something now? Because you don't care, that's why. No, you've never cared.
Oh, Troy, take it easy.
As long as the chairs are in this house, I am trapped. I'm doomed. And you don't care. You'd see me in hell before you'd lift a finger to help me.
What are you talking about? I mean, I've cared about you since you were born. Take care of the little one. Look out for the little one. Don't hurt the little one. Had that drummed into my ears for as long as I can remember. Well, now it's high time the little one learned how to take care of himself. I'm tired of doing it, and I'm not about to do it anymore. Do I make myself clear?
It's not much I'm asking for, Kerry.
It's a lot. Now, you've got me running around trying to get rid of 2 harmless chairs just because they upset you.
No, not 2, just one of them.
It's stupid. It's idiotic. The chairs, neither one of them has got anything to do with anything. Now, if you think they have, or one of them has, then get rid of them yourself. Don't ask me to do it because I'm worn out, I'm fed up with catering to all your fears and your moods. I am fed up. Have you got it? And I'm through. I'm through with you. The fire is dying down. And in the quiet embers, I think I can see the pale face of my brother. That was a week ago. And that was the last time I saw him, or will ever see him. He left the house that same day, and the next morning the police told me that he'd been shot in some brawl in an upstate town. Shot by a complete stranger, someone shooting wild out of who knows what private rage and anguish of his own.
Mr. Carey?
Yes, Jessie. What is it?
Will you be wanting anything before I go out?
You going out?
It's my regular night to go to the movies.
Oh, yes. Yes, well, go ahead. I don't need anything. Or if I do, I'll get it myself.
Mr. Carey, I'm so glad you didn't get rid of those chairs.
Yes, the chairs.
You know, when you talked to me about it, I was scared you might.
Well, there really wasn't any chance of that.
But after you left the house, I came in here and I looked at them. They're so beautiful.
Yes. Yes, they are, aren't they?
Well, I did something I should have done a long time ago. I switched them around.
You what?
I switched them. You see, they'd been in the same place for so long, the feet were wearing into the carpet, leaving marks. So I changed them around. Nobody will notice because they're exactly alike. You don't mind, do you?
Why, no. I don't think I mind. Well, good night, Jessie. I hope it's a good movie. Jessie's off to the movies. The fire's gone out. The brandy is finished. And it turns out I'm sitting in the bad chair, as Troy used to call it. It's true that since he left, I've always been careful to sit in the good chair. Always felt a little foolish, but that's what I did. It must have been the bad chair that Troy was sitting in when I told him I was through with him. I know it wasn't the chair that killed the little one. It was a stranger's stray bullet. I know that. Don't I? Or could it have been my own anger that killed him? Could that have been it? I don't like to think that, but... Oh, that was a big pain. A pain in my chest. Sharp. Jessie! Jessie! Oh, she's gone. Mother! Oh, no. She can't hear me. Couldn't reach me if she did. Am I dying? Is that it? Am I dying? Really, really dying?
It is not an uncommon thing to ascribe to others feelings of our own, which are painful and therefore unwelcome. If we can project these disagreeable feelings onto another person, why can we not project them onto an inanimate thing, like a chair, for instance? I think we can, and we do. And the mechanism is called paranoia. I'll be back shortly.
If you'd like to take advantage of the current high interest rates in today's money market, but want your money available when you need it, take a moment now to call this toll-free number, 800-228-5000. Ask the operator to send you information on Dreyfus Liquid Assets. Find out just how much income growth you can get from one of the world's largest money market mutual funds. With Dreyfus Liquid Assets, you have the advantage of making withdrawals by phone or paying larger bills with free redemption checks and continue earning high yields, compounded daily till your check clears. You can put money in or take it out anytime with never a sales charge or a penalty. But call now, 800-228-5000 for free information and a prospectus, including management fee, charges, and expenses. 800-228-5000. Study the prospectus carefully before you invest and learn how Dreyfus Liquid Assets can help you get the lion's share from today's high interest rates. 800-228-5000. Toll free, 800-228-5000.
Did Carrie die in the chair his brother called the bad one? If he did, was it the bad chair that killed him? Or was it his own anger, his guilt at having loosed it? We'll be honest and tell you we don't know. Actually, we don't even know that he died. We hope he didn't. It would seem such a pitiful waste. Our cast included Paul Hecht, Christopher Tabori, Elspeth Eric, and Carol Teitel. The entire production was under the direction of Hyman Brown. And now a preview of our next tale. Come in.
Thank you.
I'm counting a card for every year. Star, moon, sun. I'm up to 12 cards, one for each of my 12 married years, Pierre.
Yes, but you've been married for 13.
What have you heard from my husband?
Victory in Vienna.
It's true. 13. But I don't dare turn over the last card, even though, you know, I can almost see through the back of it.
Oh, Josephine, what games you play?
It's no game. It's a warning of the future. So be it. I am not a coward. I've told a lot of untruths in my day, but I was never a coward. Of these 3 cards, the first one I will turn over will be either justice, the hanged man, or death. This is Tammy Grimes inviting you to return to our Mystery Theater for another adventure in the macabre. Until next time, pleasant